Yes.
Okay. So Friday night is my fun night, right?
Yep.
Friday night is
That's most people's fun
little
night.
gummy, little drinking, little everything. So I felt like, first of all, I was gummied when I got to our dinner. Okay.
I couldn't tell.
Then
Okay.
I had an old-fashioned and then a second old-fashioned, and I was super droned.
That's what we call speedballing.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Speedballing?
Yes, when you mix two different fun times, you call it speedballing.
See, I call it getting droned.
Okay,
like drunk and stoned at the same time, droned.
If we're on
There's
the
other
Cappy and Sedano show, getting droned might have a completely different meaning.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just saying.
You never know with those guys. Never know.
That's so interesting. Yeah, we also, we met some of the show when we first arrived there, which was really fun.
Yeah.
She had plenty of thoughts, which is great.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I had a great time, and then I went from your meeting to another meeting with a friend. I was out late on Friday night.
Nice.
I went hard. I have a bone to pick with the city of Los Angeles.
The city of LA. Okay, let's take it on.
Specifically, the city of Los Angeles' coffee shops.
Mm-hmm.
You are not a serious coffee shop if you don't open before 7 a.m. in the morning. I am being so for real right now.
So, like, what is first of all, I get Starbucks, and I feel like they're always open. Right?
Sure, but it's corporate, 24 hours. They stock it all the time. These are like, I like to support like smaller like mom and pop coffee shops because I like to change it up. I like to support my community in close proximity, and they don't like to support me before 7 a.m. and it's ridiculous. So I live kind of in the mid-city area and on Pico, and I don't want to put these like businesses on blast, paper or plastic.
Before the ground. Do it.
As like paper or plastic.
Yes.
Like what the heck, guys? You're not serious. They open from 8 to 5.
8 o'clock in the morning?
It's like, who needs coffee before 8 a.m.?
I'm at work already.
Yeah, people are leaving.
I also then I ended up going to like Mad Cap coffee, which is great, but they don't have vanilla syrup.
Mad Cap coffee.
Yeah.
So it's like
Mad Lab coffee.
Mad Lab.
Yeah.
I like the other better.
Mad Cap
it's
coffee.
Totally Mad Cap coffee is like zany.
Yeah, no, it was ridiculous.
Second career.
Yeah,
and it's like not just in my area. I've been to places in Culver City that don't open before 8 a.m.
Right,
it's ridiculous. If you're selling coffee, you need to be on before. I would say 6 is ideal.
Yep,
like 5:30 is when you should open up a coffee shop.
Seems like
because not everybody starts their day at 9 a.m.
Are they at least acting the late open with a broad menu? Are there a bunch of breakfast items you can order, or is this just basic coffee and a terrible start time?
There was a lot of variety, and they make good coffee. So like they will still get my business, but they'll get my business at 10 a.m.
Now I don't know. Do you know my coffee routine?
Well, we can talk about it on the other side.
Okay, we'll talk about it on the other side. All right, there you go. Before the growl, we're coming on the radio next. Mason and Ireland, Sue in for John 710 ESPN.
Rodgers toward the goal line, caught, touchdown.
There is good reason to expect him to succeed this year. In fact, there are lots of good reasons, and all of them are named Mike Tomlin.
Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers open a season in the Meadowlands against Justin Fields and the New York Jets.
I do think he brings a dimension to this game that a lot of people are trying to create around his league that we can take advantage of.
The Steelers at the Jets. Coverage begins Sunday at noon Eastern with kickoff at 1 Eastern on ESPN Radio. Football Sunday on ESPN Radio. It's a showdown in the NFC West.
He's great, especially when you combine him with Kyle and you combine him with what we have. He's a heck of a quarterback.
Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers head to Seattle to face.
Big snap, brings some pressure, throw to the left. Touchdown!
The 49ers at the Seahawks. Coverage begins Sunday at 4 Eastern on ESPN Radio.
Sundays are for the NWSL on ESPN. Witness all the action. What a strike! The passion. And goal! The glory. Oh, what a moment for Trinity Rodman! She is back! It's the NWSL you love.
This is the place to be.
NWSL Sundays on ESPN and streaming on the all-new ESPN app.
Evan, Canty, and Michelle.
Out for the Cincinnati Bengals. If they go a third straight year of not making the playoffs, then all of a sudden Joe Burrow is, his status as a quote-unquote elite quarterback in the eyes of most has to change. All of a sudden he gets relegated to that second tier of quarterbacks.
Unsportsmanlike. Weekday morning starting at 6 Eastern on ESPN Radio and on ESPN2. The Dominique Foxworth Show.
When you're looking at the MVP race, who do you think it can be?
I'm going to go with Mahomes. They've addressed the offensive line sufficiently. They should have better receiver help, especially when Rice gets back. The past couple seasons, he hasn't really had anything on his mind but getting to the postseason and winning a Super Bowl. I think this is the year, with the talent around him, to hit y'all with a Roy Jones Jr. Y'all must have forgot and light the league on fire.
Check out The Dominique Foxworth Show anywhere you get your podcast.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
ESPN 710, Los Angeles. Sports.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland is on for your Monday afternoon.
Mason, Ireland, best show on the radio.
Here we go, Monday, September 2nd, 2025. It feels like this is the only show that didn't change. The only day part that didn't take a change. Feels warm and fuzzy. You know Mace always makes us feel that way. Steve Mason's here, looking good today, by the way, with the beard. And sitting in for Johnny I. Of course, Johnny I would take a vacation the week of our new lineup. Sua Cravens. Sua doing amazing things on the air right now. I'd watch out, other people. Sua's moving up the big board. You know what I mean? Sua, the Trojan great Sua Craven sitting in for Johnny I. Oh, that's the thing that changed. Yes, producer Emily is here now, part of Mason and Ireland. Welcome, producer Emily, to the Mason and Ireland family. USC with a blowout win over Missouri State, just an annihilation. We'll talk about that. UCLA, not so good. And we're getting ready. It looks like Matthew Stafford's back. We'll start week 1 against the Texans. All of that and so much more. Let's do it.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of the LA Rams. The biggest show on the radio. This is Mason and Ireland.
The biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. Your Monday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes. So the brand new Mason and Ireland show with Emily producing now.
Hey.
And Sua Cravens in for Ireland. Now, you worked with Ireland last week, right?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
It was great.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah, already, though, I feel like we're putting a little bit more seasoning in the pasta.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's what I was going for. Seasoning in the pasta. Yeah. Exactly right. So, Emily, are you excited for this new venture?
I'm super excited. If you got the chance to listen to our Before the Growl on YouTube, I've already gotten the day off on a wrong foot because my coffee shop that I wanted to go to was closed.
Yes.
But, no, I'm super excited. I am now caffeinated, have a donut, excited.
Excellent. Excellent. And Sua, you are now, your pregame, postgame for USC, pregame, postgame for the Rams, too.
Yeah.
You and Morales says you're on the rise. You're like climbing the charts.
It's the Entertainment Sua Programming Network.
I'm basically full-time now. I fill in like at least 2 or 3 times a week on top of the days I'm contracted to do. So this is great.
Coming up this weekend, Sua. Sua on everything.
Yeah.
So Emily and I were at the USC game on Saturday. Sua, you were there, obviously. You did pregame. And I was very, very nervous. I was very nervous.
Really? Were you?
When Missouri State kicked that field goal to start the drive, I'm like, oh, man, it's not going to be that. But they roll, of course, 73-13 in that ball game. And Jaden Maiva looked really, really good. Like 8 different guys scored touchdowns. Yeah. What can you actually tell, though, from a game like this?
That my team doesn't suck, at least.
Yeah.
Because, you know, this game can go 2 ways. You can get out there and just drop 90 on a team, and it's like, well, this is a wash. It was a guaranteed win. Oh, well, not thinking about this too much. Or you can find yourself in a dogfight with a team that has no business being on the same field as you, and even when you win that game, you're like,
we
back
lost.
to the drawing board.
See, we had a couple of openers. There was one opener against Utah State a couple of years ago, where Utah State just sort of hung around and hung around and hung. It was like 42-28, and you were like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how good this team. I came away from that thinking this is going to be a really, really good team.
Yeah. Yeah, I got my head bit off by SC fans because I remember that Utah State game, and I was like, hey, we're not out of the woods. This does not look good. And they're like, you're just so negative, and what do your USC teams do? I'm like, hey, just state an objective truth here. Sorry that you don't like it, but I'm glad we dropped 70 on a team that we should drop 70.
Yes. Now, Emily, how much USC football have you been on hand for?
So this is my 4th year, and so I had the end of the Clay Helton era and the beginning of the Lincoln Riley era. My first year here, I believe, was when Lincoln was signed.
Right.
So I've had ridden the wave of Lincoln Riley.
And
mostly.
what do you think of the sort of the USC experience that we had? We were down on the field. We went to the Audi Suites with food and drink. Went to the big USC Properties tailgate party beforehand. All around. That's a pretty cool experience,
Yeah, they put on a great show. It was like blindingly sunny on Saturday afternoon.
It was so
hot.
friggin' hot.
But no, I had a fantastic time. I had many a high noon, which was lovely.
Yes,
for
you did. You were killing those things.
For a Saturday afternoon. Had 2 hot dogs. Like, what more could you ask for?
Have you had a Cutwater?
Oh, I love... Well,
What's a Cutwater?
So
I don't drink,
So a Cutwater would have been extremely dangerous on Saturday.
What is it?
A Cutwater is a, like, juice cocktail
it's a
and
martini
a can.
with a very strong amount of... Is it vodka or
it's like
tequila?
17%.
Yeah.
Like one
vodka.
can.
It's like
is like
2 shots
Yeah.
in 1 cup, and it doesn't taste like alcohol.
It does. Oh, that's dangerous.
It
tastes like a seltzer,
That's
apparently.
dangerous.
Right. And so, like, they have a bunch of different versions. They have margaritas. They have Cosmos. They have Mai Tais. They have martinis. So I did not participate in any of those. But, Mason, you caught me one time when I was... So they have where we can get the high noons, these little packets of electrolytes. And I grabbed one. I grabbed a water. And I was like, as I'm approaching 30... I have to approach my hydration differently.
Approaching 30. Yeah,
Yes.
that's when it all goes downhill. 30. Come on.
It does. So
you
feel
are literally
this.
half my age. Literally half my age.
Yeah.
I just turned 30, so I
You
can't
just turned 30?
Yeah.
Come
We're
on.
ganging up against you. Sorry, Mace.
Thank God there's a grown-up here.
Yeah, but I think the thing with the USC starting out with Missouri State, where from wherever in Missouri they happen to be, is like you can't really learn anything from this game because you're hoping, that they come out and they beat the crap out of the other team. But I would have rather they kept what their original opponent was going to be, which is Ole Miss, because in a playoff system, where you can get in with 2-3 losses, why don't you try to get the best competition possible?
2 losses.
You can get in with 3 losses.
If you're in
One
SEC.
team got in with 3 losses.
Okay.
Clemson.
And
that's because they won the ACC.
Right. But
so conference champions go. That's the only reason they went, is because they were a conference
They
champion.
didn't want to put a 1-loss Indiana team in.
Right, but that's Indiana.
But it's a 1-loss Big Ten team.
But look at their competition in the Big Ten that they played. USC has good competition in the Big Ten this year. And so I think you want to get to see how good your team can be. I would have wished they kept that Ole Miss game on their schedule.
And for that reason, I mean, I think that if you get real, these are preseason games. Right?
Yeah.
That's a preseason game. Saturday, I mean, I don't want to disrespect Southern Miss, but that's a preseason game. It is weird that Clay Helton is coming back to the Coliseum.
Georgia Southern,
And I, by the way, I would love a home-and-home with Mississippi, with Ole Miss. Lane Kiffin coming back would have been a great story, really cool. But I would much rather have the easy win in a world where, like, for example, I have said that they are going to lose it, and I hope I'm wrong about this.
Okay.
Lose at Illinois.
Okay.
Lose at Notre Dame.
Okay.
And lose at Oregon.
And at that point, those 3 losses show you're not a playoff team.
You're not a playoff team.
Because you cannot beat a playoff team.
Yes.
So why would we put you in just because you have 9 wins in the Big Ten?
Right.
Which is why we're saying 3 losses does not get you in, especially if those 3 losses are to the only teams that will be in the playoff.
Or, here's one thing. They don't lose.
Yeah,
and they actually beat Ole Miss. Like,
he said he did preface it. I hope this is not true.
We're operating in a scenario in which USC is going to lose all these games. Like, USC is a proud program where they could go out and beat Ole Miss. Ole Miss isn't this big bad.
Yeah, no, it's true. I've argued against Notre Dame being on the schedule, and everybody jumps all over me. But
yeah, I'm against you with that.
Are
too.
you against?
Yeah.
Everybody's against me. Pete Arbogast about ripped my head off one day. We were over at Heritage Hall. I said, I'd rather have
Mace, how
one of
could
those
you?
games. Louisiana Monroe, anybody Alabama.
How could
plays.
you, Mace?
Yeah.
Do you not know the tradition of the school?
I do know the tradition.
Listen, I'm with you.
But it's a great tradition? Making the playoff every year.
Winning.
Yeah.
No, I'm with you.
And winning on cupcakes so that they can hold the schedule against them.
We played LSU last year.
Right.
And beating LSU was the worst thing that could have happened to USC last year, because then we're like, Miller Moss is the guy. The defense has got the answer.
Yeah.
All you naysayers, look at you. Look at us now. And then we finished 7-6. So it was like a catch-22 where we fooled everybody thinking we were better than what we are.
Right.
And then we had this false confidence, and then we played a real team and couldn't finish in the fourth, and then that led to the next game and the next game and the next game.
Yep.
And that's all it takes for these home and home. So,
but I would argue that a better strength of schedule, though, if you operate with a 2-loss, you have a better chance of getting in because but you played really good teams. Like you didn't put cupcakes in your schedule to start the season, which they can hold against you at the end of the year.
But I think USC's they're trying to take a jab at the SEC and why would I schedule you while you also play one less conference game? So while I have an additional, and I'm scheduling Notre Dame at the end of the year because they only want to play us in October, November. So if I lose to you, I have 2 more death traps waiting for me in another conference game and Notre Dame. Whereas for you beat me and you get catered to for your 3 conference losses because of the big, tough, da-da-da-da. So it's not held against you, but your win against me is helping you. So why would I give you that opportunity when if I lose, I'm not going to get the same grace? That's USC's approach.
But then USC is ducking. You're a proud program.
But do you make the playoff? That's what I want to know. Do I make the playoff if I'm ducking? Because I'll duck. If we can get into the college football playoff, I'm going to duck.
I don't like ducking. I'm not turning down any fades. I want to fight, or I guess I do want to, on the inside, fight Notre Dame's. But I want to play Notre Dame every year. I'm down for the home and home, especially against the SEC. But I'm not going to ignore the elephant in the room. You are making it harder to make the playoff when other teams are not.
So Jen Cohen, the president of, or the athletic director at USC, they're negotiating an extension on this Notre Dame series, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
They want a shorter-term extension. Notre Dame wants a longer-term one. And on top of that, USC would like to see the game
early
at the
in the
beginning
season.
of the year,
Yeah.
which I am. Would it not be cool if every year the season opened with USC Notre Dame? I think that would be unbelievable.
I would love that, and I hate that the narrative on this is USC's running away and they're being scared. We've offered Notre Dame multiple offers. Like, let's get the game done this year first. Let's knock that out first and foremost. Sign the contract for this year, and then next year as well. And then here's 20 years, but just move it to September. And they're like, no. Yeah. We want to keep the game as is.
I think it's going to come together. I don't think the series is going anywhere. Do you?
No, it shouldn't. That will be a knock on, I think, Lincoln Riley's whole run at USC, where if you don't win, say in a world he leaves and he didn't win a natty, didn't make the playoff, didn't even win a conference championship, and on top of that, you effectively ended the Notre Dame rivalry. I think USC fans will feel even worse than they do about Clay Helton if that were to happen. I don't think we make the playoff this year.
That's the objective.
That's the objective, but I don't think we make the playoff this year.
So Notre Dame aside, you don't think it's a playoff team?
I mean, obviously the season's early and we have to see it. That game against Illinois will tell me a lot, but USC has to be able to get after the quarterback, has to have a run game, and cannot put Jaden Maiava in situations where he has to be Superman for 12 games because that'll never work. It didn't work with Caleb, didn't work with Miller Moss. It's not going to work with Jaden. And the teams we play late in the season know who you want to get the ball to. So you have to have different type of options. I don't know if USC has that yet.
I think Maiava had a couple of plays that reminded me of Caleb a lot. Kind of the long scrambles and the invent something on the fly kind of thing. He's got a little bit of that, but watching him down the stretch last year, he forced the ball into some tight windows. He didn't take care of the football. I mean, those are the things that needed to be cleaned up. And again, we don't know a lot after a 73-13 win. We do know I wasn't there for the 73rd point. Emily, were you there for the 73rd point?
No, I was not. I was very much
Boo.
at home. Oh, sorry, Sua. We don't have a 2-hour post game afterwards to do.
I can't even talk. I was here at halftime. I'm not staying for this.
I left at the third quarter because I had just finished my cookie and I'd finished my next high noon.
That's right.
And I was ready to go home.
That's right.
Chasing a cookie with a high noon is crazy.
And
that is good.
And then I took the Metro home, which was
How was the Metro going back? I've always had luck going to the games on the Metro. Coming back is really hard.
Big, honestly,
huge crowd,
I'm a huge fan of the Metro to go to and from most events here in LA. No, I go from Culver City area, and then I come in. So a couple stops, 4 or 5 stops, get off, walk maybe a quarter of a mile to get to USC Stadium, but it was perfect. Just I think as the heat gets into the city, everybody should wear deodorant. Just really pushing that agenda that everybody should be wearing deodorant.
This is like the public service message of the day, wear deodorant?
Well, because I don't know if most people know that suggestion. We need the aluminum and the deodorant too. No more natural deodorant.
No, that's killing you. No aluminum.
It's bad for you.
That's killing your pits. You got like glands in your pits.
Dude, but
you're trying to inject cancer into the armpit directly.
But my pits smell nice, as opposed to most natural deodorant wearers have a little funk to them.
Yeah. No. Let me ask you, what's the difference between deodorant and antiperspirant?
Antiperspirant is spray.
Spray.
That just is like to stop any type of sweat. Some deodorants.
So it stops the sweat.
Yes. But it doesn't necessarily provide freshness.
So do you use both?
Yes, please. Use both. Use cologne. I don't care. Stop smelling rank.
I'm wearing natural deodorant. Did I smell?
What is natural deodorant?
Am I musty? I'm not cooking onions underneath this hoodie.
What is natural deodorant?
It's non-aluminum. Matter of fact, I'll read you the deodorant.
It's a new wave of deodorant that they're trying to sell you that has no aluminum in it.
Oh, Lord, I'm not afraid of no aluminum. Bring it on.
Look. Let me show you right here. I wear Cure aluminum-free deodorant. Okay, Curie. Yeah,
all
Curie.
Right, if Chris was here, he would smell your pits to make sure that you are
Feel free. Take a deep gander. Bask in it because this is as fresh. I'm the freshest one here right now.
I don't know that that's true. I don't know that we're going to get a firm answer on it, but I get it. All right, coming up next for you, are you going to be buying or selling your Arch Manning stock after Saturday at Columbus? Mason in Ireland. Sue is in for John 710 ESPN.
Your mornings just got a whole lot louder.
Two massive LA radio superstars.
Sedano and Kap have taken over Morning Drive on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
I'm a great tipper. Cappy's the one that never tips. He's the one that's always complaining. Why is everything got to be a tip? I tip all those mother bleepers.
Don't just listen. Watch, stream, and connect across every platform.
Not a radio station, but a multi-platform operation. Okay?
Yeah, get him, George.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show, 7 to 9 a.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
And 9 to 10 a.m. for the YouTube-only hour.
The freaking curtains open, we bust out through them, and we hit the airwaves.
Because weekday mornings in LA belong to Sedano and Kap.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
The 2025 regular season for the LA Rams kicks off Sunday, September 7th at SoFi Stadium against the Houston Texans. Coverage begins at 11:30 a.m. with the Toyota Rams countdown to kickoff with Travis Rogers and Sua Cravens. Kickoff at 1:25 p.m. from the Palace in Inglewood. Hear every moment right here.
On your home for Rams football in the Southland, 710 ESPN, and of course, on the all-new ESPN LA app.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Take me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium one beverage drink like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
Here's something I learned firsthand. A lot of ERs don't have pediatric specialists. But did you know that Children's Hospital Los Angeles is the go-to for complex cases? When my son Danny had a scary fall and later developed Bell's palsy, other ERs called Children's Hospital Los Angeles for their guidance. Their expertise isn't just in-house, it's a resource for the whole community. When it comes to kids' emergencies, CHLA is the MVP that other hospitals turn to. Visit chla.org to learn more about their expert care today.
Hey guys, it's Cappy, and I want to talk to all the Rams fans out there. We make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. So don't miss the excitement of the season on Prize Picks, where it's so good to be right. And when I say that, here's what I mean. Dude, when you go 6 for 6 on Prize Picks, and believe me, I've done it many times because I'm right like that. It is so much fun to know that you are right and that you are going to score big time. Because sometimes when you make the right plays on Prize Picks, you go 6 for 6, man, you could increase your money by like 2,000 times. But you could also play the flex play. And when I say that, here's what I mean. You might go 5 for 6 and still make a lot of money. Prize Picks is so easy to play. You just pick your favorite players, and then they've got a stat projection, and you pick more or less, and you're going to have so much fun watching football when you're playing Prize Picks. Download the app today. Use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Make a $5 play. Get $50 in lineups. That's code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
The post-crib assembly press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Michael, you had some trouble putting the crib together today. What went wrong?
You know, those instructions can be tough, and, well, you saw the outcome.
Were you upset when your wife pulled you and called in the backup?
No, I mean, the baby needs a crib to sleep in, so whatever it takes.
You've got a changing table to put together next. It's got a lot of drawers. What's your comment?
You know what? We're done here.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
And it is Mason and Ireland your Monday afternoon on this Monster Monday. Be sure to make a note of it. Mason and Ireland now, noon to 3, each weekday on 710 ESPN, right after Travis and DeMarco, and before Sedano and Kap. Right now, more of Mason and Ireland on 710.
Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. Sua Craven's in for Ireland today. What are we listening to, Em?
This is Walking on the Sun from Smash Mouth. I saw a movie yesterday, Caught Stealing, new movie that came out with Austin Butler. And the music in it, incredible. All like early 2000s, well, mostly like late 90s, like rock or like late 80s rock. Awesome.
So I went to see a movie this weekend, and I was blown away. Weapons. Have you seen Weapons?
I don't like scary movies.
Oh, I'm telling you.
No, Sua, you'd like it.
You'd like, this one isn't like pure horror. Like, there's a lot going on, but it is so friggin' good. I normally, Conjuring, no.
Not on duty.
Crazy killer clowns, no.
Not on duty.
Not on duty, huh?
I'm not. I don't do scary. I don't call me what you want. I don't do scary. I was scared after Sinners. Needed a little.
Sinners is scary.
Needed a little nightlight by the bed to get some shut-eye after that movie.
The one thing, Sue, about Weapons, though, it is children in peril. So I
got kids. It's going to hit me close to home. And they're at that age. I'm going to be scared to tuck my daughter in after watching that movie because she's going to turn on me. Nah.
Yeah. By the way, the running with the arms like that, I just have nightmares about that. Have you seen it, Brian? Did you see it?
No, but I did also actually see Caught Stealing yesterday as well.
You like it?
Oh, did you?
I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, I was into it.
It was
good.
a fun little romp. It was a good fall New York movie. Yeah,
nice.
It was great.
So we have just dined on Shake Shack.
It was
Man,
great.
that's a good burger.
Consumed it.
My burger, I was only supposed to take a few bites for the commercial, and I accidentally bit my fingers eating the entire thing.
Oh,
so that's how good it is.
Such a good burger. Shake Shack is a shake burger. A made-to-order quarter-pound per patty, 100% Angus beef, American cheese, lettuce, tomato, and Shake Shack on a toasted potato bun. Oh man, so good.
And that's my go-to. I usually get the Shack burger is my go-to. It's like kind of like the classic burger with like the Shake Shack twist with like a little bit of that Shack sauce is amazing.
Yeah.
That burger was so good. I'll go as far as that cow was halal raised. Had to be.
Now, was your my burger was very spicy. Was yours?
No.
I think you had the Smoke Shack, which is a made-to-order quarter pounder as well, but it's got chopped cherry peppers in it and
could
apple
just
and
also
smoked
be
bacon.
a ethnicity thing. Why he thought it was spicy?
Oh no, I can do spice. Man.
Oh, can you?
Oh, I can do
excuse me.
Endless spice.
Can you habanero?
I have no barrier on
so
spice.
if I take you to my favorite jerk chicken spot, you're knocking it down.
This is nothing. I will say this is nothing. I look at that Hot One show. I'm like, what is wrong with you people? It's just a pepper.
You're crazy.
Oh, no. I tell you, Carolina Reapers, I'm all over it.
Wow. I tried the world's spiciest hot sauce,
Yeah.
and it's called the sauce, where you just take a little dip on it, and I took a bite.
And
worst mistake of my
You
life.
quit?
Worst mistake of my life. I was like, it was unbearable.
Yeah. When Sean Evans needs somebody to show up and eat wings, I'm all over it.
One more thing about Shake Shack that I love. So speaking of movies, I always, Century City, AMC, I do go get a Shake Shack beforehand and sneak it into the movie, and then I eat it during the show.
Yeah.
Pro move. It's amazing.
That is the if I think malls are kind of gone, but the shopping center in Century City, the Westfield, is just a beautiful shopping center.
Yeah.
Beautiful shopping center.
Full of youth.
Yes.
A
By
lot
the
of
way,
youth.
I just found out
Yeah,
Brian
very
Cohen-
young crowd
Brian
over
Cohen,
there.
How old are you?
31.
31. Oh, jeez.
That's right.
Well, I need Ireland back. He's a little older than I
Macy's
am.
caretaker waiting.
Yeah, sorry. It's like, but only one of us has aluminum in our armpits.
Oh, that's
or doesn't
right.
have aluminum in his
I got
armpits.
aluminum.
Yeah, I do too.
By the way, aluminum in the armpits, no big deal. The other thing is, I love ultra processed food. Like, I try to eat as much ultra processed food
For
as
those
possible.
listening,
You know what
aluminum is a big deal, and don't eat ultra processed
No,
food.
it is delicious. You know what? It tastes ultra good.
Yo,
It is
I
so
bet.
good.
I bet you can leave it outside for weeks and it'll
Yes,
look the exact same.
Exactly. Oh, man. Processed food is so
Great.
fantastic. So on Saturday, by the way, Cohen, you blew a couple of Prize Picks plays, right?
I did, yes. Both I ran Saturday, lost on both Arch Manning. So, I'll send him a little Venmo request saying, hey, help a brother out. Come on
Don't
now.
do that.
Don't do
anymore.
that.
Right.
This is exactly
It was
what
a
we're
joke.
talking about.
It was a joke.
Yeah, no,
Allegedly.
I had a few Prize Picks entries going this weekend, and the thing I didn't realize was less than for virtually every quarterback worked. Less than. Because they're like yesterday, I had
over.
both quarterbacks in the Carolina game, and both of them were less than. So I did hit one yesterday. But this is kind of work out your kinks, work out your bugs right now. It basically is what we're looking at.
I would, depending on who you're playing. Like if you're Georgia playing Marshall, yeah, work out your bugs. They're a D1 team.
Yep.
They're competent. They're gonna come to fight a little bit. But if you're playing Missouri State like USC, if you're working out bugs against them and it's not looking good, it's a very bad sign.
Okay, let's talk about working out bugs. So Arch Manning on Saturday did not look good. Did not look good for Texas. He was missing receivers. Obviously, Matt Patricia, defensive coordinator for Ohio State, new defensive coordinator. He's like throwing the house at him. The scheme was obviously really, really good. He seemed confused, didn't necessarily handle it. What did you see of Arch Manning? Are you buying or selling stock on Arch?
I'm not going to be a hypocrite and be ultra dramatic like half the media world was when they were crowning Archie the Heisman Trophy winner before the season started. I'm not going to be a hypocrite and say, sell, this is you saw what you needed. So it was one game. I'm not DeMarco. I need more than one game to assess a quarterback. So no, hold, don't sell, hold, because as the season progresses, Mr. Manning's going to get better. Sark's going to take the training wheels and actually open up that playbook and let it be. And we'll actually get to see what we all came to expect from Mr. Manning. But right now, at this very moment, just hold. He's also not God's gift to earth right now.
Want to know my expectations for Arch?
What are you?
I'll tell you next. Hey, this year marks the 90th anniversary of Social Security, a cornerstone of financial security in America. For 9 decades, it has kept hundreds of millions of Americans out of poverty and given families across the country peace of mind and dignity in retirement. It's promise that continues to support workers, retirees, and their loved ones through life's most important stages. That's why AARP will never stop fighting to protect the Social Security payments you have earned through a lifetime of hard work. So they're there for you and for generations to come. Learn more at aarp.org/ca. That's aarp.org/ca. Paid for by AARP California. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The 2025 regular season for the LA Rams kicks off Sunday, September 7th at SoFi Stadium against the Houston Texans. Coverage begins at 11:30 a.m. with the Toyota Rams countdown to kickoff with Travis Rogers and Sua Cravens. Kickoff at 1:25 p.m. from the Palace in Inglewood. Hear every moment right here.
On your home for Rams football in the Southland, 710 ESPN, and of course, on the all-new ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned,
pushed to use low-rated contractors or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. Contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
I've been feeling those good vibrations all summer long. Turns out my car needs new shocks. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Gavin DeGraw brings the greatness this Saturday.
Number 2.
Claim your free Retro Van Bluetooth speaker September 9th when you earn 500 points on your rewards card.
And the number 1 reason.
Turn fantasy into reality when you host your league's fantasy football draft party at Morongo.
Morongo, good times.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen. You're listening to the Hall of Famers, Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. Don't forget my show, The Rich Eisen Show, is back tomorrow at 9 a.m. with all your football talk. Now, back to Mason and Ireland.
Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. Sua Cravens is in for Ireland today. And Bergman,
so
you're going to throw something at me that pisses me off. Go ahead.
Oh, yes, very much
Please
so.
piss
I'm
me
going
off.
to annoy the hell out of you right
good.
now. So there's a lot of stuff that goes on. You heard about Sua. You heard about the whole sandwich sniffing thing.
Yeah.
That was what's going on. And then Ireland was trying to defend himself by saying, if I stick my hand into a big batch of chips, that's better than me sniffing a sandwich.
Totally
that I don't touch.
unsanitary.
Totally unsanitary.
Totally unsanitary.
Totally unsanitary.
Yes.
So you agree? Totally unsanitary.
Reaching into a thing of chips.
That you're sharing with people?
Yeah, that you're
in
sharing
the
with
office.
people.
Yeah, that's unsanitary.
Yeah,
that's
that's
unsanitary.
terrible.
Okay, so what would you say, Sua, if somebody took a big bite of a sandwich and then put it in the back in the box, and then put it back in the box that had all the other sandwiches around it?
Hold on, wait. Put it back in a box of other exposed sandwiches.
Other exposed sandwiches.
I'm not raw dogging sandwiches.
I did that.
That's crazy.
I didn't even out
You
you yet.
did that.
I didn't even out you yet.
I just did it.
My last feeling, Emily. Cancel Friday's show. I'm not doing it.
That is seriously the worst. I mean,
my goodness,
reaching into a
Mason.
bowl of chips is different from taking a bite out of a burger
should
and
be
then
arrested.
sticking it with the rest of the burger.
Shame.
What are you doing?
Shame.
Oh,
Shame.
Seriously,
God.
Mason.
Yeah.
After everything that's been going on around here about food, you stick your
I'm a
food
little
back
slow on a
into the
Tuesday.
food.
I'm a little slow.
That's
after a long
basically saying,
weekend.
like, I'm tenured. Do something about it.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
tenured. Like, what are you going to do?
It was a great burger.
It is a really
It
good
is a
burger.
really. I love Shake
destroyed
Shack.
my burger.
Yeah, but I did. You're right. I did. That's the weirdest
Wow.
thing.
Ireland would never.
He would never.
You take the crown as the
That
most
may
disgusting
be
thing.
The most disgusting thing.
No,
I have
apparently there's booger gate going on around here.
There's a
So
booger
that
gate,
you
yeah.
are in a close second.
We need to have a disgusting crown that is made that has to be worn by
Yes.
the disgusting person the whole rest of the day.
I totally agreed. But So do you know what the booger gate is?
Yeah,
Cappy his nose and
I
eating
tried
it.
to fight for him and say maybe it was a Seinfeld thing where he was itching the
No,
side.
no,
There was full entry.
Yep.
There was liftoff.
Yes, there was.
And there was a arrival in the mouth cavities.
So
what
I want to put out there that the YouTube does have a photo of the burger as it has been put back into the box.
Mace.
Oh, no, there's a picture of the burger that I put
Good
back
job,
in.
social team.
Wow.
That's far above and beyond.
Seriously,
gross.
that is really the grossest thing I've done.
Is that
Ever.
which one's worse? Is it the nose picking or
Nose
putting the food
picking.
back?
Oh, no,
Okay,
eating a
that's-
booger is
eating a booger.
crazy.
But at least it's his.
No,
you know,
Right.
I don't know.
Somebody is going to eat the burger I took a bite out
Right.
of. Who actually detected that I did it?
I don't know who it. I was. Sources came by my office and said,
Sources
"Hey,
say.
just so you know,
Can I just-
you're getting a lot of crap for your
in
sniffing
my
your sandwiches."
defense,
Oh yeah.
They tell me, run over to the kitchen with the social media, take a bite, and get back to the studio in time for the next segment.
That just happened just now?
Just now.
You sniffed the sandwich?
I know. I took a bite out
And
of the
put it
sandwich
back?
and put it back.
What are you doing?
I have no idea.
I ate my entire sandwich.
Right.
No place
As
to
you should.
As you should. Once you take a
Yeah.
bite and partake.
Oh, my God. I cannot believe I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you said it, I'm like, oh, man, I did. I did.
You like the build up too? Like I sniffed stuff.
Glad I
Yeah.
ate my sandwich. I will not be grabbing another.
I'm not having another sandwich. All the other sandwiches are now tainted.
Yes,
no,
they are.
No, all the other
They're all-
sandwiches
they're
are
all
fine.
tainted.
They're not tainted. So you went away. It's your birthday, or yesterday was your birthday?
Yesterday was my birthday.
What did you do
yes.
for your birthday?
So I went away to Two Bunch Palms in Desert Hot Springs, which
Yeah.
you told me about,
Yep.
and it was so relaxing.
Yeah, it's a great
Old
spot.
folks community.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And what
Most
you-
definitely. It was
this
great.
was not a big-
I was fine with it. I'm very
Did
happy
he
with
text
it.
you on your birthday like I did?
No, Sue did. Mason didn't. John,
did.
oh,
Wait
you
a
did.
minute,
No, you
I
did.
did
You did. You did.
text
You did.
you.
You
What are
did.
you talking about?
I forgot you
Are
did.
you just throwing me under the bus on everything today?
He did. Sue did. Emily did. You did. John did.
There's
John
a reason.
Did. Yeah.
There's a reason I'm getting so many feelings.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
No, but it was great. It was
Yeah.
wonderful.
And what'd you
It
do? Just soak it.
Just soak and
Soak
I was
and love.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
It, was,
Mud bath?
it had a couple drinks. No mud bath. Just
Also,
it's all.
soaking has like other connotations depending on where we are. You know, maybe Utah.
Oh my
That's
God!
what-
I can't
Oh,
believe you just said that.
Yeah.
I love that, Elliot. Good for you.
If you
Good
have
for
the
you. Look what
time,
happens
when we
you
get
come on
done,
this show.
explain to me on how that works, like who rocks it and what's going on.
Oh, you're acting like I know the ins and outs of soaking.
You brought it up.
Yeah, exactly.
You brought it
Oh,
up.
wait, have you guys seen that show, Jury Duty?
Yes, I
They
saw
get
the
into
first
soaking
season.
there.
In the
So
second
anyway,
season?
in
Or
the first season.
Google tap. Gonna have to check that out.
Apologies for derailing.
How'd
All
the
right.
morning show go?
It was good. I
Yeah?
thought it went really, really well.
How
We had
many
a good-
people you got on that thing?
There's probably about 15.
15
So, yeah, if you count up
people.
all the people in social
They're
media,
like
too, yeah,
MCs
15.
in there.
Yeah.
It's like
The biggest
everything.
show.
No, I mean,
Tommy Lamb is doing a segment.
Yeah, Kobe Walsh was sitting for the first, half hour, 45
Was
minutes,
he?
just watching.
I'm sure it's. I did not see it this morning.
Why not?
I did not listen to it. I
Go
was a
back
little-
and listen. You can.
Yeah, I know. I will go back and I'll watch tomorrow's YouTube hour.
Great.
Yeah, I
Good.
like the YouTube hour because that's my hour of sitting down and prepping the show. Although I had therapy today, so that's why I couldn't.
Okay.
I had to talk to the shrink
Tomorrow, but you guys had a YouTube hour or YouTube 10 minutes, 5
How
minutes.
much time do you spend at the shrink?
At the shrink?
Yeah.
None anymore. But
None
I spent,
anymore.
I did do once a week for a long time.
So how much therapy have you done?
I've done a lot of therapy.
Have you? Good
actually.
for you.
Yeah. You know, I'm a ex-fiance, so it didn't work. But yeah,
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I
At least you
enjoy
didn't go
therapy.
all the way.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
I committed to therapy. I did my part. That's all I got to say.
Excellent. So
Exactly.
you know what I like about this grouping in this room is there is so much ink.
Oh, yeah.
You, Sua, and me.
He's got a lot more than I do.
I've got ink too.
Do you?
Oh yeah, I do.
It's
Absolutely.
something weird.
Two.
huh?
No, it's actually no.
It's
I've
a
got
butt cheek
I've got
tat.
two. No, it is not. It's a burger.
That'd be amazing
It's
if
a-
he did.
It's a
Social
burger
media
with
team,
a
can you
bite
put a
out of
butt
it.
cheek
And it's an
tat?
Ireland
Yeah.
flag or something. It's
No,
something.
I did. I got one for my 50th birthday, which is right here.
Oh, that's a tender spot too.
It is. And then I got one for my 60th birthday, which is here.
Okay.
$6. Yeah.
Nice.
Inked up.
Are you
Inked
done?
up.
Are you done?
Taylor Gang.
No, 70th birthday.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go.
You're
And
gonna
the
get a
Ireland
tattoo
flag
on
is
your
great.
70th birthday.
70th birthday. Absolutely.
Do it in the hospital.
Do you say an Ireland flag? He's gonna
That's
get an
what
Ireland
Sue said,
the
yeah.
trip.
Ireland flag. That should be your next one.
Ireland flag on
So
the
you
butt
never
cheek,
forget.
and I'll pay for it.
Oh,
I
hey,
will
it's
pay
right
for
there.
Oh, really?
If he
Yes.
pays for it this weekend,
I'm
will you
not
go
gonna
do it?
watch it go down,
Yeah,
but I
no.
will pay for it.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it's not happening. But there's going to be a good. There's going to be a good tattoo for my 70th.
All right, well, I'll let you guys get back
All
to it.
right,
Don't put your sandwiches back in with other sandwiches
anymore. I
anymore.
still cannot believe I did that.
That was bad.
I cannot believe I
didn't
did
even
that.
see you do it. It's so natural.
You know what it is? I've been sleepwalking today a little bit.
Why?
I kind of went hard this weekend. I went hard.
I heard you guys talking about how you went, like, you were getting droned. Or you
got droned.
Yeah,
I got droned
all night long. He was getting droned.
At my meeting with Emily on Friday. Was I making any sense, Emily?
Oh, you made a ton of sense.
Okay,
like
good.
I'm surprised. I thought we were having a great conversation. I didn't realize you were droned.
Well, I don't remember the first thing about it.
She walked away like, oh, wow, what a great conversation.
You never talked to me this much. I was very chatty. I was very chatty Friday
2
night.
hours. Yeah.
All right, coming up
Have a good
next
time.
for you. Thanks very much, Bergman. Coming up next for you, we are going to do a brand new thing. Em, what is it called?
Icebreaker.
Icebreaker, and explain.
So we're going to. I have a hidden person for you.
A hidden person, a mystery
and
person.
A mystery person. And I have 10 hints to give you.
Okay.
Try to get to the mystery person. It's going to be a game.
Okay.
We're going to continue to do it throughout the time that I'm here. And you want to guess this mystery person with the least amount of hints as possible.
Okay.
And you have one chance to guess. So if you guess at 9, you're done. You're out of the game.
Collaborate.
No, you're each competing against each other.
Okay, and you each get one guess. Okay.
Yes.
One guess. So once I guess, I'm out.
Correct.
Right. So if you
miss
guess
it,
wrong,
you're done.
Like if, for example, the person is, Carlos Alcaraz, and you guess Serena Williams, you're out.
You're out.
Yes.
Okay, got it. So it's a contest.
Okay.
Is Brian playing?
Yeah.
Okay,
Of
he
course
doesn't
he
know
is.
either. Excellent. All right, so I love Prize Picks, and this weekend I had so much action rolling. It's crazy. Brian, you had stuff rolling, right?
Oh, I made my money back on a late night fourth quarter WNBA bet last night. It's great.
Betting the fourth quarter.
That's right. Of the Sparks game, too, and they came out to win, so it was double whammy.
Good for you, man. I actually hit on both the quarterbacks last night. Less than, because I just noticed quarterbacks do not perform necessarily at their best in the first week. So you and I make decisions every day on Prize Picks. Being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks. Just wrapped up the first weekend of college football. Now we're getting ready for the opener, and the Rams back on the field at SoFi on Sunday. Always love having a little action on Prize Picks. Simple to play. Just pick more or less than on 2 to 6 player stack projections. If your picks are right, you can cash in. Prize Picks invented the flex play. You can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. And Prize Picks offers injury reboots. If one of your players leaves the game in the first half and doesn't return, Prize Picks won't count it as a loss. I may say a lot of dumb stuff on the radio, but I am a genius when it comes to playing Prize Picks. Download the app today. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E. Get $50 in lineups after you play just $5. That's code MACE, M-A-S-E, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It is good to be right. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Weekday mornings in L.A.
belong to the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Eat that fat one, Cap.
I'll eat it. I don't care.
Eat it.
Seriously. I don't give a schnoll. I'll eat that fat one.
A what?
A schnoll.
That's a new one. I don't give a schnoll.
Just popped out.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Pop it out.
What is a schnoll? I may have just made it up.
Okay.
7 to 9 a.m. on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app.
And 9 to 10 a.m. for the YouTube-only hour at ESPN Los Angeles.
Pop it out.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
This fall,
the police coming straight from the underground.
Ice Cube is bringing truth to power.
Am I iller? Then a natural born killer. You know how we do.
Featuring 4 decades of attitude, a musical production like he's never done before. September 28th, Crypto.com Arena. Ice Cube, Truth to Power Tour. 4 decades of attitude.
Straight out of Compton, it's a crazy brother named Ice Cube.
On sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
Out here, days are getting a little cooler, and mornings are starting with a few more layers. It's the season for more time at the grill, more feed for your animals. Heaters burn late into the night, and the woods start calling your name. We appreciate hard-working hands, shared moments, and love for our land. That's why season after season, we're here for your life out here. Tractor Supply.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play.
Listen to Mason and Ireland, weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
And it is Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. It's time for Icebreakers. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka, the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Get it? Idaho, Johnny I, the Idaho compound. Enjoy Blue Ice Classic Vodka or their unique flavors like Huckleberry and Double Espresso. Find Blue Ice in stores and ask for them by name. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
All right. It's time for...
First of all.
All right, so it's time for our new feature segment where I explained a little bit last time, but we're going to play it for the first time here. We're going to work out the kinks. So everybody has one guess.
One guess. One guess, one guess only.
One guess only.
10 hints.
So you don't want to guess if you're kind of on the fence, but you want to go for more points. You want the highest total points possible, okay?
So you want to get in early, but be right.
But be right. You have one guess to guess this person. This person is someone we will all know.
Okay.
Someone either in pop culture or sports. We all know this person.
Got it.
And it's going to get progressively more obvious.
So if I don't know the person at all, do I automatically win because I was lied to?
Don't lie to me.
Okay.
No.
Because you could just use that to game the system.
Yes.
All right. So you guys are all working separately, okay?
Cool.
All right. My first hint is I was born in 1951.
Okay.
So Travis Rogers. I'm just kidding.
I was still in heaven.
Right. All right. I'm going to move on to the next one.
Oh, in their 70s. Okay.
I was born to Rita and James, and my paternal grandparents were Irish immigrants, and my maternal grandparents are Croatian, or were Croatian.
I'm going to pass. Pretty specific.
Okay.
70s already got me.
Right. In their 70s.
All right. Are you ready for me to
Irish
move on?
and Croatian.
Okay. This now is for 8 possible points, okay?
Yep.
I appeared in a Funny or Die sketch in 2010 featuring Aubrey Plaza and Rob Riggle. It's 8 points total if you get that one right.
Was that a...
Are you guessing?
No.
You can work out your thoughts, but you got to tell me if this is your guess, you're going to have to go in and on.
Was that a Parks and Rec episode?
But you
I
need
can't
a
answer
name.
questions. I can't. It's a Funny or Die sketch in 2010.
Yeah, say a name. Oh, does he have to say a name
He
now?
doesn't have to. He doesn't have to, but he can work it out.
Back.
I still am clueless.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to move on. For 7 total points. I attended junior college at the nearby College of Marin, where I played football for 2 years, intercepting 12 passes before transferring to the University of Pacific, where I was a member of the SAE fraternity. At Pacific, I was a free safety for 2 years, earning all Pacific Coast honors. This is for 7 points.
I'm kind of onto it, but I'm
Okay.
going to wait another clue.
Sua, any thoughts?
None.
Bri,
I was
any
lied to
thoughts?
before this game started.
Okay.
I want to know what the lie was. All right, for 6 total points. My first graduate assistant job away from my alma mater was at Arkansas under Lou Holtz.
Ooh,
Yeah, I don't...
that might have screwed me up.
It's just Mason, this thing, right now.
No. I think you can be in this.
I don't know.
I think you're in this.
I don't know a 70-year-old
you might
safety.
get it.
I have a name in my head, but I still don't want to blow it.
And again, so if you want to commit to answering the question, you have to break the ice first, okay?
Okay.
And then you can commit and go. Because if this next one, some of you guys might get it. The first person to say they break the ice gets it, okay?
Guessing this guy doesn't wear aluminum-free deodorant.
No, probably not.
For 5 points. I was certainly not the first choice of the university.
Mason.
Okay.
That is Pete Carroll.
Ding, ding, ding. You are correct.
Yeah,
So the whole
that's what
hint.
I'm talking about. In his 70s, played at Pacific.
Yep.
Was a safety.
Yes.
All that stuff is true.
So the rest of that
I didn't know that about Pete.
The rest of this was I was certainly not the first choice of the university that hired me for my first college head coaching job.
Fifth choice.
But it turned out all right.
USC's 5th choice?
Yeah, they were. Pete was their 5th choice.
Just because he struggled in the NFL?
Yeah, well, he just we
So
kept
he-
going after names, and
Yes.
then ultimately we landed on Pete, and we were all like,
Sure. Who's this guy? Who
failed
NFL,
NFL coach. Yeah.
What you got this next one? So my coaching tree includes prominent NFL head coaches like Dan Quinn, Gus Bradley, Robert Saleh, Dave Canales. Did you have gotten that?
That would have definitely helped.
Okay. There we
That
go.
one
Well,
would've helped,
that's
sure.
what you get
You guys have it
for.
from them?
Yeah.
Would you have gotten it there?
If from that
would've put me
alone,
in
I would
the-
have narrowed
the
it down
genre,
to
right.
Seattle and maybe somewhere else.
I have a habit of chewing gum on the sidelines, and I'm the oldest coach in NFL history.
That and then that would have
Yeah.
gave me the
All
advantage.
right. Well, there it is. We
There it
played
is.
Icebreaker for the first time, and Mace won.
Excellent. I love this bit. We should do this every day.
I mean,
at
she
this
asked you
time.
about one of your peers.
You know how often I win games, right, Bri?
Once in a blue moon.
Once in a blue moon, and the blue moon is out today.
Hey, you looking outside.
Icebreaker, sponsored by Blue Ice Vodka, crafted in the heart of America from the finest Idaho potatoes, distilled for clarity and filtered for perfection. Blue Ice isn't just vodka, it's a statement. All right. Good, Em. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
You know, Pete,
Ireland will be all over that.
He would have got that in the second.
Ireland would have gotten it immediately. I will
he would've known
lose
the
as soon as
grandparents
Ireland's here. Yeah,
from
probably.
Croatia.
Probably, yes.
So, Pete Carroll didn't come in with a lot of fanfare to USC. You know who came in with a lot of fanfare?
Lincoln Riley.
Arch Manning.
Oh, Arch Manning. Thank you.
And kind of failed at that.
So the question a little while ago was, are you a buyer or a seller on Arch Manning? And I never bought the stock.
Yeah.
I never bought it. Maybe he'll work out, but has there ever been a college quarterback with as much pressure on him as Arch Manning has? Not only quarterback for the number one team in the country, or what was the number one team in the country, but also the heritage of his family. I'm talking about pressure, man.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to play. I mean, I think he will be solid. I don't think he's a Heisman Trophy winner.
Yeah, not this year.
No.
And again, I never bought the stock of him being God's gift to earth.
Yeah.
Never bought believe. I thought that was completely unfair to Arch because you're creating this unprecedented pressure on a young kid who has to perform. So I never believed in that, but I'm not selling on him. He's going to be a good quarterback. He's going to show up. He's going to lead Texas to the playoff. I think they will be in the playoff. Might maybe not be a top seed,
right?
But they will be in the playoff with Arch Manning, and maybe he wins a Heisman next year. I think that's realistic. He wins a Heisman next year.
See, I think one of the things with Arch is that in addition to the pressure, he's dealing with Sarkisian, who, is an offensive mind. But Paul Finebaum, a little bit earlier today, was talking.
He's talking about it yesterday.
Yesterday was talking about Sark. Hit that.
Well, the truthful thing to say is it was a disastrous beginning. Now, you can look inside and find good things, but mostly he was not ready for the moment, and neither was his coach. I was more disappointed in Steve Sarkisian, who I had believed was the best offensive play caller in America. He just did not dial up very much. He was outmanned on the defensive side by Ohio State, and I came away optimistic that Arch would get better, but that's not what we were expecting, and that's not what we got.
Although, the stock market rule, when they're on the floor, buy some more. Maybe now is the time to buy stock in Arch Manning because he's better than he was on Saturday.
I'm not the biggest Paul fan.
You're not? What's wrong with Paul?
He just yaps.
I like the yap. See,
he just yaps. Yappuccino all over the place.
Yappers are good.
Yeah, when it's
something to react
when
to.
there's no sports playing and we have no other content and we need somebody to rally up the troops,
oh, really?
then let him
like
yap.
to ban Paul Finebaum from the show?
No, don't ban him at all. Let's just hold him accountable. Mr. Manning missed a ton of wide open throws where Sark called a great call. And I personally did not get along with Sark. So I have no...
Oh, wait a minute. You didn't get along with Sark.
I have no agenda here in defending Sark. The fact that I'm finding myself on radio defending him is crazy. But if we're being objective and we're being impartial about what we all saw, Manning missed about 5 to 7 throws on third down, wide open receivers. The first throw of the game was in the dirt.
Overthrow down the stretch.
And those 2 red zone turnovers where they went 4 and out, he missed 2 wide open wide receivers.
Also,
perfect play call.
Sark at the end, like that crazy tush-push everything. Like, the decision-making in that red zone, and when they were down only 7 points, I believe, to Ohio State, that was also a turning point in the game where he wasn't setting up Arch for success.
Look, I will say, Sark, he had the training wheels on Arch. He was scared to open up the playbook. He played conservative, and you could see that, and that's Sark's knock for the game. However, Paul Finebaum completely just ignoring his own take of this is God's gift to earth. This is the greatest quarterback since Tim Tebow.
I know
this is greatest quarterback since Tim Tebow.
He said that?
Paul said all of these things, and then you turn around, and instead of facing the noise with those ears, I'm sure you heard it, you instead deflect and make it Sark's issue instead of going, I might have jumped the gun with my take because I was so thirsty to make a splash.
Yeah.
Come on now, Paul.
Okay, so yes, I agree with you. In that last drive, Arch Manning had the opportunity to turn the internet on its head to win that game, or at least tie that game for Texas. He had 2.5 minutes to basically run the 2-minute drill, go down there and score a touchdown.
Sure.
He had everything in front of him. He had 2 terrible throws, and that were just really bad quarterback play. And it seemed as if he was scared because he could hear the pocket collapsing, and he didn't know how to move within it. He had really bad pocket awareness. He was really scared, either got it out too early or too late. He just looked like he was not
squeezing the air out the ball. Scared to let it go.
Yeah.
First read, doesn't trust it. Ohio State dropped 2 additional picks. Manning should have had 3 picks in this game. And the throw where he is leading guys downfield, there is no torque. They're floating, and the DBs are getting to the ball.
Right.
So I'm not going to pile on Arch Manning. First real start against a real team.
And the best defense he'll play
The best
all
defense
season.
that's the second best defense in the nation behind maybe Penn State. And even Texas's defense played well. But for Paul Finebaum to act like he didn't do all the tap dancing he did for the last 2 months for Texas, Sark, and Arch Manning.
You know, the best thing is the tap dancing he does for Alabama.
He does it for the SEC. He does it for all of the SEC.
For Alabama.
Don't worry. He went in on Alabama yesterday, and so did all of his callers. So
Yeah.
He had no choice. I mean, you end up losing validity at one point when you just deflect and refuse to acknowledge what we all can see. It's not going to gaslight the nation on the games we're all watching.
So we're going to do a little sports graffiti. You know sports graffiti? You were here.
I was here. I don't remember it. CTE, sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't remember it?
Yeah. A lot of
Seriously?
concussions. I'm serious.
Are you real?
Yeah, like 6 or 7.
Oh, damn, man.
Surprised I got a job here. It's crazy. I snuck in the building.
It's incredible. You're keeping it together.
I can still wipe myself.
So lines are open. 877-710-ESPN. Had a huge weekend of college football. Maybe you got a take on Arch Manning and what happened in the Texas-Ohio State game. Maybe you are a Dodger fan, and we didn't get to this yet, but Tanner Scott, oh, man, he is.
Yeah, he's bad. He's pretty bad.
It is really rough. He has given up 9 home runs now this year and blown 8 saves. What did the Dodgers do late in games? All that stuff is fair. 877-710-ESPN. We'll get your calls in here next. Mason in Ireland. Sue is in for John, 710 ESPN.
Your mornings just got a whole lot louder.
2 massive LA radio superstars.
Sedano and Kap have taken over Morning Drive on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
I'm a great tipper. Cappy's the one that never tips. He's the one that's always complaining. Why is everything got to be a tip? I tip all those mother bleepers.
Don't just listen. Watch, stream, and connect across every platform.
Not a radio station, but a multi-platform operation. Okay?
Yeah, get him, George.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show, 7 to 9 a.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
And 9 to 10 a.m. for the YouTube-only hour.
The freaking curtains open, we bust out through them, and we hit the airwaves.
Because weekday mornings in LA belong to Sedano and Kap.
Jeff Dunham, Artificial Intelligence, his all-new tour.
Just don't have. You're the other white meat.
How can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other? Well, you're half of it.
I realized I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Saturday, October 25th, Fantasy Springs Resort Casino. Tickets on sale now at jeffdunham.com. Don't miss Jeff Dunham.
Los Angeles, the 2025 Rams season has finally arrived.
Your defending NFC West champs are kicking things off with a home showdown against the Houston Texans. 2 elite quarterbacks, 1 electric game. It all goes down at the Rams house on Sunday, September 7th at 1:25 p.m. Get your tickets today and bring all your energy to SoFi Stadium. To purchase tickets, head to therams.com/HOU, therams.com/HOU. We can't wait to see you at the season opener on Sunday, September 7th. See you at the Rams house.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. For the first time, you can stream all of ESPN all in one place. And guys, it's changed the game for me personally. All the best live sports, the most championship moments, studio shows, documentaries, and originals. Too many to even name them all. Plus, all these great new features like watching 4 games at once in multi-view. Your fantasy team updates live in-game. SportsCenter, customized just for you. They thought of everything to make this the ultimate destination for fans. Sign up for the all-new ESPN app right now. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is coming Tuesday, September 2nd at 7 a.m. on 710 ESPN, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And it's time for Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti like we do every day at this time. Sponsored by our friends at BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout. Now let's do it. Let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland.
All right, here we go. It is Sports Graffiti time. Sue is in for Ireland, and let's jump right in with, my screen is there. There we go. Lewis in Valencia. Lewis, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Lewis.
Yes, sir. I'll be out there this weekend. I will actually be at the Trojan Tavern. So if you make your way down there, Mason and I will find you and buy you a cocktail.
Excellent.
A couple weeks ago, apparently he might not remember, but I wanted to see what you thought the odds of this happening. Because as an LA guy, I think we should make this guy this. Unofficially, a couple weeks ago I started, but today I'm officially starting the SUA for fill-in Host of the Year Mandy Award.
There you go.
You think he can knock off Momo?
Yes.
Wow.
I love it.
That is huge
Thank you.
praise. You know, Momo has won the Mandy Award since we started the thing. Now you're the challenger.
I saw a tweet maybe last week when I did it with Ireland, and they're like, Sua's giving Momo a run for her money. No, I'm like, well, hold on, what is this?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
So now I know.
Let's go to Sam in Anaheim. Sam, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Sam.
Yeah, question. Who do you guys think had the worst weekend, Bill Belichick or Arch Manning?
Belichick, and I think it's not even close. Belichick, I was so interested in that first drive. I'm like, oh, man, look, Bill Belichick is great from the jump and then gets steamrolled by TCU. He's got 70 new players. I cannot imagine that team's got more than 4 or 5 wins in it.
Yeah, that last night was rough. They had me fooled. They had me fooled like Alabama had me
first
fooled
drive, I'm
against
like,
Florida State.
It is
first
the
drive.
ACC. I think they'll be average.
7 wins.
Yeah.
You think 7 wins?
It's the
ACC is pretty down.
They're
Don't
playing
tell George
Charlotte
Sedano.
and Richmond next. They're gonna get 7.
You got Miami. Clemson doesn't even really look good after what I just saw.
No.
That offense looked very
watch
bad.
out for the Who's of Virginia.
Oh,
Here it
that's right.
comes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Syracuse let me down. I thought Syracuse was a little dark horse this year. They're not.
No.
So,
No.
ACC. But I would say, no. I think Arch had the worst weekend.
Really?
Bill's going home. Gonna feel good when he's going home.
Oh.
So,
is that really
rule number 1? You don't take the game to the house with you.
Yeah.
You watch the film.
Yep.
You be accountable. Then you trash it, and you go be a human being.
I got to be honest. I think Bill he smiled a few times.
He didn't care, I don't think.
No, he smiled a few times. It didn't seem like Bill Belichick. I listened to the Holly Rowe interview beforehand, and he's like joking and stuff, and I'm like,
Come on.
I don't know. Has he gone soft?
I'm living a good life.
Yeah. Has
I
he
got
gone
some M's, got J's on my feet after this game, got a little back rub schedule. Like, come on, man.
There you go. There's Chris Chris from the Green Cross. You're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, brother Chris.
How y'all doing down there?
Good, man.
Man, I want to thank you so much, Mace. I went to the Sphere this week. It was freaking amazing. We got to see Cascade. Man, big shout out to the circle out there, to the mafia. Let's keep them socials going, guys. Have a great day.
All right. Thank you very much, Chris. Let's go to Victor in Eagle Rock. Victor, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, Victor.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Man, I'm so upset with the Dodgers, man. It's like they're playing down to the competition, man. They got to get rid of Converto and get rid of Tanner Scott.
All right. I wish it was that simple. I wish it was as easy as just getting rid of those guys.
Mr. Scott a lot of money.
They did, and they gave Kirby Yates a lot of money, and he gave up a 3-run homer the day before, losing 2 out of 3 to the Diamondbacks. When you're trying to avoid a first-round 3-game series, I mean, they've got to play with some urgency, and I'm not seeing that. Like, for example, you're going to Pittsburgh next? That should be a sweep.
Yeah.
You got to sweep Pittsburgh.
No.
That's a bad team.
They're playing like it's May. They're playing like we've got time, and it's all good. We'll figure it out. But you know what to expect from these Dodgers.
I'm telling you, the trust tree, as Dave Roberts likes to talk about, you got to move Tanner Scott way down the trust tree. Leaves are falling. Kirby Yates way down the trust tree. I'm looking for some Anthony Bonda, some Jack Dreyer. You got to do something
rotate.
else.
You got to do something.
Yeah.
We've expected this from the Dodgers. Get a lead, and the bullpen's going to give it up.
Yep, absolutely. Let's go to Jim. Jim in La Puente. You're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Jim.
Stuart Cravens, you are a natural, my friend. You really hit the ball running with co-hosting, and I hope we hear more of you. But when it comes to aluminum in my deodorant, I welcome all of it.
Oh,
yes.
God.
I used to be the smelly guy, and I'm a little bit of a heavier guy, so I know I sweat more. So I refuse to be smelly. So I put on the extra deodorant.
Right. I get you. So I use something called Aluminum Plus. It's got twice as much aluminum as the regular deodorant.
And it's also a streaming service.
Listen.
Yes, it's also a streaming service. Right.
You started this call off so well until you started committing to killing yourself. You're poisoning your pits.
Yeah. Who told you this?
You are. You're poisoning. You know those candles that smell so good in your house?
Yeah.
It's poison.
But if you tried to follow every piece of medical advice, every study that comes along, you'll never stop.
I'm not following every piece of medical advice or new studies. You know, red meat was bad for you 10 years ago.
Right.
Now red meat's great for cholesterol and chicken isn't enough. I get it. It all changes. But when you just read some of the ingredients and some of these things, you can limit some of the intake on these toxins. And unfortunately, deodorant, toothpaste, lotions, candles, perfume, all of it cancerous.
But also makes you smell good, makes you look good. And if you look good, you feel good. And if you feel good, you play good, right? That's what you say.
And if you play good, you'll lay good in that casket at a very early age.
There you go.
And we need iron in our body. Maybe we need aluminum. I almost called it aluminium, like in the British
aluminium.
Way. Yeah.
Depending on who you're asking, that's the correct way to say it.
Let's go to Chris in Palmdale. Chris, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Chris.
What's up, Mace? How's everybody doing over there?
Great, man.
That's what I'm talking about, Mace. Mace, last year I had called back real quick before I get into the Dodgers. Just wanted to let you know, you and Ireland wish my daughter good luck. She played high school football, and just wanted to let you know she's playing the highest Division II college football in Virginia.
Hey, she's a beast, breaking glass ceilings.
Wow.
Yeah, brother.
What school is she at?
Yes, but so she goes to Ferrum in Virginia, where what's his name, Billy Wagner, where Wagner played baseball at. There's a small little college in Virginia, but they're Division II, and it's the highest of all college athletes right now.
Wow, that's great.
Football.
Congratulations. What's her name?
Just wanted to let you guys know, Danny Lynn Bonilla.
All right, big shout out to her.
Appreciate that. And then, okay, let's get into the Dodgers real quick. You know, I love my Dodgers, and I love when the negativity starts coming out because that's when the Dodgers excel in the playoffs. They're going to win. They're going to win the watch. They're going to win the World Series, and everyone's going to be in heaven again. Mace, you already know how it goes. They're going to drive us nuts, and then boom, our hearts are saved. You guys have a great one.
All right, thanks very much. It's weird because last year's season and the postseason is going to be very different from this year. Last year, we had no starting pitching, and the bullpen was good. This year, we've got good starting pitching, and the bullpen is terrible. So I don't know, Brian, which is better, to have a good bullpen or to have a good starting rotation?
In the playoffs, I think it comes down to the bullpen. But, maybe the good starting pitching here towards the end will, allow that bullpen to get some rest. So they'll be ready.
Get 7 innings like Yamamoto, right?
Exactly.
The starting pitching in the playoffs usually goes 5, maybe 6.
True.
So, you do need a good bullpen to take mostly half the game.
Right. Second time through the lineup, and you're pretty much done. Let's go to Cameron. Cameron, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, Cameron.
Hey, how's it going?
Great, man.
I'm excited about the basketball season. Where you just have the Lakers finishing this year? And why is Russell Westbrook still a free agent?
Okay. Russell Westbrook is still a free agent because he's a difficult fit. He still has talent. He can still play. Last year in Denver, he was pretty good. The way they were using him, nobody sees that at the moment with Russell Westbrook. It is winding down. As for the Lakers, I think they win 50, 51, 52 games. They finished 6 in the West. And with Luka and LeBron, they got a shot in any series.
Yeah, agreed. But if Luka's not playing defense, just expect to see what you saw last year.
Defense is never going to be his calling card.
Yeah, but it can't be Luka scored 60 in game 1, and it was great, and we won. And then Luka scored 15 on 10 of 30 shots and didn't play defense at all, because then Lakers lost in 2 blowouts. That's normally what happens when he's not on.
At least they've got some size. They've got some size this year.
They got Aiden.
He would have helped in that Minnesota series last year. Let's go to Crystal. Crystal, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hi, Crystal.
Hi, Mason. Hi, Sua. Very nice to be talking to you guys on the new ESPN LA lineup. I am coming off of a very nice Labor Day. I hope you guys did the same. And I actually wanted to call in because I have a tip for you, my friend Mason.
Okay.
You like to take nice vacations, and I am going to tell you about where I was.
Okay.
I was at the Hilton Marco Island Resort and Spa. Oh, my gosh.
Is that in Florida?
It is. That's why you need to come over here, treat yourself, get you some of this nice sun rays and suntan, and go back with a little color. Not that you need it, but it's always nice. Anyways, if you go there, listen, I'm going to give you this tip.
Okay.
Order the Cuban sandwich, right?
Oh.
And get truffle fries. Not just any truffle fries, loaded truffle fries. You heard it here. I invented that with me and my friend. Bro, listen, I just had a great Labor Day.
Awesome.
Welcome back. Nice to meet you, Sue. I hope to see more of you. All right. Shout out to YouTube chat as usual. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Crystal.
Yeah. I can tell by her voice that she gets down in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
Florida, we used to go to spring break in Florida. We would go to...
oh, did you now?
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell these stories while we're live?
Oh, God, the stuff that went down in Fort Lauderdale, I don't think I can go with.
I love Fort Lauderdale. Way better than Miami, by the way. But I also don't party or drink or go out.
Oh, really?
So Fort Lauderdale is my speed.
We called it Fort Liquor. Yeah, that's what we call it. We had some fun there. Let's go to Mitch. Mitch, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, man.
Hey, this is Steve.
Hey, good, man.
SC, the real SC in town. Nice to talk to you guys.
You too.
Hey, how'd you like? USC was great. I think we will have a couple of highs and potentials. I know it's a little early, Sue, and I had a great weekend too. I think Sue can relate to these guys. I think I've seen the third winning stand-up comedy. Stand-up comedians, they are so great. Right off the head, they do it for like an hour. Marlon Wayman, fantastic. I recommend any of the brothers.
Okay, very good.
So he calls our post-game show.
Oh, okay.
All the time.
Fill me in.
So we do the post-game show here, 7:10, and he's one of our constant, consistent callers, no matter the time. I think he's on the East Coast. Like, we can finish a game and be in the studio 2 in the morning, 5 a.m. He's calling in to give his input on the game.
That's nice.
So true diehard.
He calls us all the time.
Yes,
too.
he's a true diehard.
He's in New Jersey.
Yeah, he's in East Coast. He's in East Coast.
Crystal's in Florida, and she's listening. We got people all over, and on the YouTube channel, you can follow us, ESPN LA. Check out the show on YouTube. I look just great today. Hey, Rams back at SoFi Stadium this week. Don't miss Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, rookie. He's not a rookie anymore. Jared Verse. And your Rams as they kick off the season this Sunday, September 7, against the Houston Texans. Grab your seats now at rams.com/Houston. All right, coming up next for you, do the Dodgers have to win the division? Plus, Emily's got a weird story about Terry Bradshaw. Interesting. It's his 77th birthday today. We'll do all that coming up next for you. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The 2025 regular season for the LA Rams kicks off Sunday, September 7th at SoFi Stadium against the Houston Texans. Coverage begins at 11:30 a.m. with the Toyota Rams countdown to kickoff with Travis Rogers and Sua Cravens. Kickoff at 1:25 p.m. from the Palace in Inglewood. Hear every moment right here.
On your home for Rams football in the Southland, 710 ESPN, and of course, on the all-new ESPN LA app. Be sure to catch Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti, weekday afternoons at 1 p.m. on Mason and Ireland. Sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating? Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gatt is here to help. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/LA right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
I've been feeling those good vibrations all summer long. Turns out my car needs new shocks. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Gavin DeGraw brings the greatness this Saturday.
Number 2.
Claim your free Retrovan Bluetooth speaker September 9th when you earn 500 points on your rewards card.
And the number 1 reason.
Turn fantasy into reality when you host your league's fantasy football draft party at Morongo.
Morongo, good times.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen. You're listening to the Hall of Famers, Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. Don't forget my show, The Rich Eisen Show, is back tomorrow at 9 a.m. with all your football talk. Now, back to Mason and Ireland.
Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. Sua is in for Ireland today. Are we playing the Scorps for a reason?
We are playing this because it's in Caught Stealing. And so we got that again. So that movie was awesome, but it had even better music in it.
Yep.
Total great soundtrack.
Awesome. So I sent out a picture last week on Instagram for Throwback Thursday. And so when I was, for my birthday one year, my partner Juan made me a book of pictures from my entire life. It was like the best gift I ever had. So I was flipping through it, saw this picture of my mom and my two brothers and me, and I put it on Instagram, and the comments have just shocked me.
Yeah.
Just
you
shocked
want to
Yeah.
go through some of these?
Okay, but let's give some context. So what is this photo?
Okay, the photo is my mom holding a wine bottle. Me, I'm probably 5 years old. My other brother's 4, and my other brother's 2, something like that. And Mom,
how old was Mom in this photo, if you can disclose that information?
Probably 36, 37 years old.
And then you and your brother, it looks like you guys are just getting ready for bed. So you guys are shirtless, but then your little brother has a little onesie on.
A little
and she's
onesie.
Trying to wrangle your youngest brother.
Yes.
And so one hand is on younger brother, other hand is fully fisting a bottle of wine.
Yes.
She's like, I need this to deal with these sons of mine.
Cabernet pairs nicely with bedtime.
And now the comments come along.
Yes, the first comment is Macy's mom has got it going on.
What a compliment. What a compliment.
Mama Mace ain't messing around back in the day.
What a hottie. Fire emoji.
What a hottie.
But she has loved this, by the way.
Wait.
Can't read everything?
I don't think I can.
Yeah, that one,
Yeah, I don't.
Your mom is a cutie. That's a good one.
People really like Mom.
Yeah, Mom looks great.
Mom does look great in that
looks like
picture.
she was ready to go out after she puts you guys all to bed.
Oh, yeah.
Like babysitter's here, a bottle of wine in hand, and go out in the town, have a great time.
Exactly.
Milk Lover 727 says, I do it. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Come on, guys.
It's like the wood.
It's Mom. It's my mom. It's Donna.
Hey. She has 3 boys.
Mom, the meatloaf.
So Terry Bradshaw's 77th birthday. You say you got a story about Bradshaw.
Okay, so my favorite Terry Bradshaw story is, and so he turns 77. He was the quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he was going to get elbow surgery in the offseason.
Okay.
And so he went to go to the hospital to obviously get his surgery done, and the hospital wanted to kind of take care of him and prevent media and reporters, as well as other patients in the hospital, from realizing who this person is. Like on the outside door, they're not going to say Terry Bradshaw's in here because you're going to get all these fans coming in and barging on the door. So it is after the 1982 season, and he's getting his elbow surgery. And what alias does he get? Thomas Brady.
Thomas Brady?
Yeah.
And the Tom Brady was just 5 years old, but the alias that the hospital gave him was Thomas Brady, who turns out to be the only other quarterback that's won more Super Bowls than he has.
So what is that? Between the two of them, is that 10?
Yeah, 10. It's my favorite Terry Bradshaw
Bradshaw's
story.
got 4. Brady's got 6.
Yes.
Yeah, 10 Super Bowls between the two. Thomas Brady. What an amazing story that is.
Yeah.
You know what it reminds me of? Reminds me of, I might have told this story before, but that's okay. So when I was on the radio back in Ohio, my real last name is Mashansky, and I changed it to Steve Mason.
Are you Polish?
I'm Polish, yeah. So I changed it to Mason, and when my grandparents were coming to town on my dad's side, my parents were really upset because they said, well, it's going to seem like you're embarrassed of your last name because you're not using it. And I'm like, I think they'll be okay with it. So come to happen that my grandparents listened to the show. And afterwards, my grandfather pulls me aside and says, you picked that name, Steve Mason. I'm like, yeah. Said, I used that name. It wasn't so cool to be Polish back in the day. So I went by Steve Mason when I first started dating your grandmother. So that was his fake name back in the day.
Pure coincidence?
Pure coincidence, yep.
That's where I think there's something aligning somewhere.
I agree.
That tells you, that gives you the intuition of all the names that you could have chosen to choose that one.
To
That's
choose
pretty
that
cool.
one,
That's
exactly.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. So we've talked about my mom. We've talked about my grandparents.
So you're technically Steve Mace II.
I'm Stephen John Mashonsky III.
Mm.
My grandfather was, the worst part was, so my grandfather's Steve, my dad is Stevie, and then I was TT. So that's the name that I still have to answer to with my family.
TT.
Little TT. Exactly. Exactly.
That is cute.
All right, so Dodgers. Dave Roberts has said, and this is, I've said all year long, the Dodgers have got their best right fielder at shortstop. And Dave Roberts says Mookie will absolutely not go to right field. I think this is rooted in the fact that Mookie is out trying to prove something. Mookie said, I want to play shortstop. I want to master another position. I'm capable of it. And this is who I want to be in the game. And he has delivered. Now, offensively, he got off to an incredibly slow start.
Yeah.
But the last month or so, he's batting 300 plus.
He's out of his slump.
So I don't think anymore there's a connection between right field and shortstop. And I'm okay with him at shortstop. He's actually played the position really well, has made some good plays. Sometimes he puts Freddie to work. He's got to stretch a lot to be able to get some of those throws when he sidearms it. But Mookie is the shortstop, and he's not going to move.
Yeah. They had a little meeting, I think, after he got done hitting, 2 weeks ago, where he went in, and it was just to talk about his swing. And I think exactly what we're talking about now was what that meeting is about. And I agree with you when it comes to him staying at shortstop. He's played really well.
Yep.
If it's not broke, don't fix it. But also, there is something broke on defense. And he's also not providing any offensive output in Teoscar. So with his struggles on defense and no output at the plate, and Mookie can do it, why even mess around come postseason?
Yeah, Teoscar is a liability defensively, and you're right, he's not hitting right now. Things get juggled around once Muncy comes back.
When is he supposed to come back?
Does anybody have a timetable on Muncy? It's an oblique strain, but it was like grade 1. It's not as serious as the one he had last year. I don't know the exact return date of Muncy.
I haven't seen. So it's maybe like the 7th. He won't be returning on the upcoming road trip, which runs from September 2nd to the 7th. So he won't be back in this road trip.
And then Tommy Edman is also dealing with an ankle thing, and we don't know the status of him. But all of a sudden, you get those guys back. You get a little positionality in the outfield.
Muncy will be at third, right?
What's that? Muncy will go back to third, yep. And Hae-Sung Kim is also close to coming back, right?
Right, yes. And so I think that if we have Edman, Kim, and Muncy, I'd rather have them in the infield and have Mookie out in right field because they have won 2 World Series with Mookie in right field.
Right.
He is the best right fielder possible on this team. So, he has been pretty good at short this year. I just feel like they have better options in moving around the outfield.
Well, I will say this. Miguel Rojas has been really good filling in. Had a big hit Sunday night. Weird that they didn't play yesterday, right?
I love Andy Pages, too.
Andy Pages has been terrific.
Balling.
Yeah. I would actually rather have Andy Pages in right field, ultimately, and maybe Edman in center and Teoscar in left. That makes more sense.
Keep Mookie short.
Keep Mookie at short.
I don't like Teoscar in the outfield with this bullpen giving up. Because he's going to get tried.
Yeah, but you can hide him in left field.
That's true.
You can hide a bad defender in left field.
As well as, the issues for Teoscar is, the direction you have to run and the right field is the direction that is weaker for Teoscar. So, in the times at which we've seen him make those errors, what was it, a week ago?
Right.
When he had some, pretty terrible errors, maybe it was 2 weeks ago. It's because the direction he had to run is worse for Teoscar than on the left field.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, why moving from right to left would make sense.
I've said this for years now. It doesn't matter how you're playing on September the 1st. You just got to be right on September the 30th. Yeah, this is the month where everybody's got to get right. And the bullpen is the biggest question mark. By the way, I think the Dodgers did sign Andrew Heaney, who was DFA'd by the Pirates.
Sure.
He's been a Dodger and was actually pitched really well the year he was here. I don't know how he factors into what they're doing right now. But in the end,
in a large way.
It's going to come down to this bullpen. And the bullpen I don't know that they got the pieces right now. All right, coming up next for you, LeBron has got a brand new ad for Nike. It's pretty impressive, I think. And some people think, and Emily Got to see Hot Pirates this weekend.
Oh,
Wait a minute,
yeah.
they are Hot Pirates. Arg.
Shirtless hot
Arg
pirates.
me matey. That's what I'd say.
That is coming up next. In the meantime, coming back after a long weekend is never, ever easy. Your body's tired, your mind's foggy, and for some folks, especially if they were hurt over the weekend, today feels heavier than ever. Maybe you were in a car accident on the way back from a getaway. Maybe you slipped at a barbecue, got injured at work, covering somebody else's shift, and now it's Tuesday, and you're in pain, and you're overwhelmed, and you don't know what to do next. Let me give you a hint. Call Jacob. At the law offices of Jacob and Ronnie, this is what Jacob lives for, helping people through the hardest moments of their lives. Not just physical pain, but the stress, the bills, the calls from the insurance companies trying to twist your words. Don't let the aftermath of your accident ruin your week. Don't wait for somebody to maybe help later. Call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB, or visit calljacob.com and take back control. You don't pay unless Jacob and Ronnie wins for you, and that's a promise. And that's why he's the trusted legal partner of the Rams, the Lakers, and LAFC. Remember, any kind of accident, call jacob.com, 844-24-JACOB, or calljacob.com. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Your mornings just got a whole lot louder.
Two massive LA radio superstars.
Sedano and Kap have taken over Morning Drive on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
I'm a great tipper. Cappy's the one that never tips. He's the one that's always complaining. Why is everything got to be a tip? I tip all those mother bleepers.
Don't just listen. Watch, stream, and connect across every platform.
Not a radio station, but a multi-platform operation. Okay?
Yeah, get him, George.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show, 7 to 9 a.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
And 9 to 10 a.m. for the YouTube-only hour.
The freaking curtains open, we bust out through them, and we hit the airwaves.
Because weekday mornings in LA belong to Sedano and Kap.
Looking for an easy way to save energy and earn money? With Clean Power Alliance's Power Response Home program, you can do both. Simply reduce your electricity use with small actions, such as unplugging appliances or air drying laundry during times of high energy demand. You could earn $20 just for signing up. Power Response. Great for your wallet and for the planet. Get paid to power down today at cleanpoweralliance.org/home.
You know that feeling. You're finally asleep and bam, a leg cramp comes out of nowhere. Look, I've played through pain, but waking up with a leg cramp at 3 a.m., that sucks. So I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM on my nightstand. No groggy side effects, no harsh meds, just a fast, effective relief that lets me sleep through the night without the Charlie horse surprise. Get the sleep you need with Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
Hey, soccer fans, are you ready for a shot at some serious soccer excitement? San Antonio Cardinale Wine is giving you a chance to win tickets to a major upcoming soccer game. Imagine being there live, experiencing the thrill of world-class soccer firsthand. It's easy to enter. Just visit soccerdreamticket.com. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity from San Antonio Cardinale, your perfect game day wine. Head to soccerdreamticket.com now for details and your chance to score big.
Did you know that Children's Hospital Los Angeles is a powerhouse in pediatric surgery? They perform nearly 17,000 surgeries a year, from high-tech robotic procedures to the most delicate operations on newborns, led by one of the largest surgical teams for kids in the country. With national rankings to back it up, CHLA brings all-star skill to every procedure. So when your child needs surgical care, turn to the team that's in a league of their own. To learn more, visit chla.org.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. This is Mason and Ireland on your home of Rams football, 710 ESPN.
Who's that casting? There's in my direction. Mama, this surely is a dream.
Good soundtrack today. From that new movie, right?
Yeah, Caught Stealing. If you like baseball kind of incorporated into your movies, Caught Stealing does a lot of in the 1990s. It takes place in 1998, and he's a Giants fan trying to root them at the end of their season.
I'm going to root against them. Nope. The Giants. All right, joining us right now, and he does this every year out of the goodness of his own heart. Matthew Berry is going to join us coming up here.
In a little bit.
I was explaining to Sua my really cool strategy for my fantasy football draft on Thursday night.
It's one way to describe it.
Now, not everybody loves this as a strategy, including Sua. So I want to lay back for a quarterback. I am not going to take a quarterback near the top of the draft.
How many teams are in your league?
12. So my strategy is to lay back and in the 6th round, take Justin Fields. What? Brian, you're laughing too?
It's just that's your first choice. It's just kind of funny.
But I'm going to be stacked. I'll be stacked at running back, stacked at wide receiver if I lay back for a quarterback.
I mean, it's a 12-team league, so you have a little leeway to play around. But that guy being your first choice as your starting quarterback,
he's going to run. They're going to be
undrafted.
They're going to no. He will not go undrafted.
He will go undrafted. And you can get him for free.
So let me ask you this: I've done a bunch of mock drafts. This is what Ireland always does, but I'm doing mock drafts now. So every single time at 8, I've got a choice between Derrick Henry and Ashton Genty.
Derrick Henry.
I'm going Genty. Who would you go, Brian?
That one's kind of a toss-up. I do love Derrick Henry, but Genty, I feel like
man ran for almost 2,000 yards.
I know.
I know.
Like 20 touchdowns.
Pete Carroll likes to run the football. He had 300 carries last year, Derrick Henry did. You know that takes a toll.
I understand, but you have Lamar, so they can't, no matter what, they still can't crowd the box because they have to contain Lamar. So if you're Derrick, you're guaranteed another 1,000-yard season and at least 10 touchdowns.
That offense is going to be good, too, so they will score a lot.
Yeah.
That is
young,
one thing.
O-line, unproven. Have to figure out if they can even protect Geno. Rookie running back, he's going to take his lumps. Genty might eat in the second half of the season, but then you might already be out of the playoffs with your quarterback being who
Okay, so my team, Justin Fields and Ashton Genty.
I'm not fearing.
Those are the building blocks
no, it's not.
of the last place Mace fantasy football team.
Do you have a punishment?
Last place.
We do not have. We've tried to do a punishment, but what we should do is a punishment between me and Ireland and who finishes worst. Because some of these guys, we've been in this league for 25 years.
Have you won a championship yet?
Yes.
How many?
One. It was a great year.
It's giving Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, you're right.
You have a 4% chance of
are we
winning.
just loyal because he won one 15 years ago? Is that what's happening?
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, exactly.
1-1.
Yeah, but the quarterback is much more valuable, I feel like, than it has been in years past. I don't know exactly the terms of your league, but quarterbacks are more valuable.
Well, running backs are scarce this year.
Yes, the supply and demand.
Backs, it's really tough to find.
The supply and demand of running backs forces you to take a running back every single time at your first.
That's why I'm going running back, running. I'm doing back-to-back running backs.
Yeah, and you can do that because it's a 12-team league.
Yeah, and then Justin Fields in the 6.
I promise you, 11th round. Go ahead and go get him. Get Mr. Fields
11th
in the 11th
round.
He will be there. I promise you.
In all of my mock drafts, he's going much later.
When does Sam Darnold
much
go in
earlier.
your mock drafts?
Down low. He's like an 8th round pick.
Justin Fields over Sam Darnold?
Okay, but there's the running aspect
Yeah, that's the
Justin
thing.
Fields.
He
There's
runs
the
the
injury
football.
aspect. There's the can't get through
But
a game aspect.
In
There's
the 8th round, I'm taking Trevor Lawrence, so I got the
You got two injury-riddled quarterbacks.
I got
Trevor
Lawrence
Lawrence
and Justin Fields. Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Two
about.
quarterbacks fighting for their careers this season.
That's right.
I'd probably play Lawrence over Fields
That's
too,
what I
honestly.
told him.
So I don't know why.
And you know the other guy I love? Michael Penix. I think Michael Penix is going to be great
I
this
want
year.
you to know Michael Penix is better than both the two guys you're planning on taking.
He's going later. Penix is going later than Fields, going later than
Mace,
Darnold.
Where's your number 1 pick? What are you going first?
Running back and
What pick are you?
8.
Okay.
So
Who do you
Derrick
think you're
Henry or
gonna get?
Genty?
Derrick Henry or Genty.
Oh, right, you said Genty.
Yeah,
Derrick
Genty.
Henry should be the pick. That's the guaranteed safe 12 points in your league because you guys barely give points away. 12 points every week.
Just because you said it, I'm going Genty.
Just to spite Sua.
Yes,
This is a
exactly.
spite pick.
Prove
Spite
him
store.
wrong. When is Matthew coming on, by the way?
I think it's going to be next segment. He's figuring out when he can call in. But
Please
yeah, I think
speak
next
some
segment.
sense into this man when you do hop on the line because this is ridiculous.
Hey, did I? Oh, Emily, yeah. LeBron
Yeah.
has a brand new ad out with Nike. You don't get the full image, although in YouTube we're going to show it, right?
Yes, we're going to show it on YouTube.
Okay, so we're going to show the ad on YouTube, and here is the ad that is out now, LeBron for Nike.
They called him the Chosen One. He carried the weight of every expectation on his shoulders. But he never broke. We were all witnesses. Every rival was defeated. Every idol was destroyed. He took the crown and kept it. Behold the greatness. He is the Forever King.
The Forever King. It's so dramatic, isn't it? It's like a Game of Thrones sounding thing, isn't it?
It is.
And I got to be honest, I am a huge fan of LeBron, the player. And I think this is a pretty good representation of how I feel about him in terms of the history of the NBA. Now, I don't like the rest of the trolling and the picture in front of the Clippers logo and all that stuff that he did. That's all gone. That's all over. And now we're ready for the season. And I feel like that ad really captures who LeBron is in terms of NBA history.
Yeah, I mean, the most consistent superstar of all time as far as expectations go, pressure, consistency.
Yep.
Every statistic that you can count and factor in as a great basketball player, I think he's number one on every single one besides championship rings.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, in the end, it'll be interesting this year to see the balance both on the floor and in terms of, let's just call it headlines, between LeBron and Luka. Because the Lakers have definitely expressed that this is Luka's team.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron,
it needs to be.
LeBron is going to be there, and LeBron is going to contribute. And remember, they got on a great run after Luka got here last year, made a great run to the playoffs. So I think the two of them together adds up to more than the sum of the parts. But it's Luka's team, and LeBron's got to live in that universe.
I guess I don't understand that dynamic a little bit because it was AD's team when AD was here. Like when the Lakers were
No. It was never
when
AD's
the
team.
Lakers were supposed to win chips like in the bubble, and when AD was healthy, it was always said that for the Lakers to run and make a championship run or be a top contender, it cannot be a 39-year-old LeBron James leading the way. It has to be Anthony Davis's team with LeBron supporting him.
Never. Okay, let me just take what you're saying. The idea all along was LeBron is going to pass the baton to Anthony Davis.
Mm-hmm.
That clearly did not work
because
they've
of
got
injuries.
a different guy for the baton now.
All I'm saying
No,
is
Sue, it wasn't just injuries. You would ask him to show up, and he wouldn't show up. He wouldn't be dominant. And there are
AD
so many
wouldn't
games
show up.
where he went away.
Yeah.
So
AD
the
wouldn't show
team
up.
was
AD
never
can disappear in a game.
But that's my point here. It's not LeBron has to learn to be in this dynamic where it's not his team. I think LeBron has been waiting for that to happen, and he was okay with it being AD's team. AD simply could not live up to the bill. He couldn't live up to the pressure.
If LeBron was ever willing to the crown needs to be yanked from him. He is going
But
to
you're
put
not
himself in
giving
the
By the
media.
crown
way, you
away.
will have to yank it too.
Okay.
He will not just hand it over to somebody.
I just don't think yes, you're saying AD never tried to take it, but I don't think LeBron was actively trying to set him up for success, either to be the face of the Lakers.
Set Anthony Davis up for success?
I don't think he was setting him up to be the face of the Lakers.
So I'm going to say
that's
this.
that's not his job, though.
I'm going to say this. AD can't be your best player. Just can't be.
I mean, we now know that. We can say that statement now.
Temperament, durability, leadership, all those things it's not there. It's not there.
And that's okay. He's still a great player.
Yeah, he's a great player.
Knock on AD.
Can win Defensive Player of the Year this year in Dallas or whenever. Somehow he's never won one.
But not the number one guy. LeBron remained that number one guy, and that's this is what I'm saying, and that's the reason why the Lakers are where they are now, where they find themselves trading pieces away every offseason, trying to make that move to get them to that next step. Because I feel LeBron has been in the place for the last 4 to 5 years where he's like, okay, I am, quote unquote, the king.
Right.
I am still technically a top 10 player in the NBA. I'm 25, 6-6 every single season.
Yep.
However, I'm ready for that next step to where this is the 1A. He's the number one scoring option, and I am the supporting role. I think he has been okay with that. Just nobody he's been a counterpart with has actually lived up to it.
This is the first time LeBron is best supporting actor.
Just flat out, Luka is the better player. Yeah, 100%.
Yes.
And he's 15 years younger than LeBron.
And Luka is who the Lakers are investing in. You know, it was Luka that recruited Marcus Smart. It's Luka that recruited DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah.
I mean, Luka has assumed a leadership role with this team, and LeBron has to figure out how he fits into it. On the floor, I have no problem. But in terms of headlines, in terms of reactions, in terms of what he says before and after games, that's when I think it's going to be really interesting. All right. Em, which am I supposed to do? That one or this one?
Matthew Berry is going to join us next, but also you have something to tease for us, people to call in for?
Yes, that's right. You can listen all week to our show for your chance to join me. And I think, Emily, are you going too?
Yeah, I'll go.
Me and Em in the Dome at Cosm, Los Angeles for a special showing of The Matrix on Friday night. Call 877-710-ESPN. Right now, caller number 7 wins a pair of tickets to join me and Em and see The Matrix at Cosm Friday night. 877-710-ESPN. Caller number 7, you win. All right, Matthew Berry's coming up next. In the meantime, this is an ad by BetterHelp. So I mentioned earlier today, I had my therapy session today. If you are having any emotional issues right now, whether it's depression or anxiety or too much at work, dealing with the boss, struggles at home, all that stuff, you need therapy. It is a great option for you. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the U.S. Therapist match commitment. BetterHelp does the initial matching work so you can focus on the therapy goals. It is an unbelievable tool for you to deal with your mental health. Over 30,000 therapists. BetterHelp, world's largest online therapy platform. Find the right therapist right now with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month of therapy at BetterHelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The 2025 regular season for the LA Rams kicks off Sunday, September 7th at SoFi Stadium against the Houston Texans. Coverage begins at 11:30 a.m. with the Toyota Rams countdown to kickoff with Travis Rogers and Sua Cravens. Kickoff at 1:25 p.m. from the Palace in Inglewood. Hear every moment right here.
On your home for Rams football in the Southland, 710 ESPN, and of course, on the all-new ESPN LA app.
Ignite your afternoons at Waba Grill's $5 happy hour with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium one beverage drink, like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. Only at Waba Grill.
Hey, it's Mace. This year marks the 90th anniversary of Social Security, a cornerstone of financial security in America. For 9 decades, it has kept hundreds of millions of Americans out of poverty, given families across the country peace of mind and dignity in retirement. That's why AARP will never stop fighting to protect the Social Security payments you earned. Learn more at aarp.org/CA. That's aarp.org/CA. Paid for by AARP California.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. In the market for new flooring? Why pay more at big box stores? At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them online at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
This is Joe Budden. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. So I'm here to make sure you don't miss any of the daily fantasy action this football season with Prize Picks, where it's good to be right.
Download the Prize Picks app today and use code PLAYNOW to get $50 in site credits after you play your first $5. That's code PLAYNOW to get $50 in site credits after you play your first $5. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible, overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
And it is Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Like, that's the problem in the world, is there aren't enough happy shows, fun shows.
Mason and Ireland.
710 ESPN.
Yes, Alex Warren.
That's right.
One of the big songs of the summer, yeah. Mason and Ireland show. Sua is in for Ireland today, and we are joined right now by the most talented roto guy in the world. That's why he is called the talented Mr. Roto. Matthew Berry's online. Hey, Matthew, how you doing, man?
Mace, how are you, my friends? Good to talk to you.
Everything is great. Good to talk to you. I was just explaining to Sua my draft strategy. Bounce it off you. Okay. So I am going to draft running back, and then Justin Fields in the 6th round. What do you think?
Sure. It's fine. And it may very well work out that way, Mace. My challenge is, or my issue here, honestly, is I don't like going into a draft saying I'm definitely going to do this,
right?
Whatever this is. I mean, because the point is that if I don't know do you know what pick you have yet?
Number 8 of 12.
Right. So let's say, and it's probably not going to happen, but let's say the first 7 picks are all running backs. You're telling me that you're not.
No, then I go Puka. Then I go Puka.
Okay. All right, you go Puka. So, I mean, I would go Chase there, but whatever.
That would be your first receiver?
I'm a Rams fan. Oh, I forgot about Jamar Chase, and I forgot about Justin Jefferson. No, I'd go with those guys.
One.
No, but those guys are going to be off the board.
Or CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
Or CeeDee Lamb. Anyway, my point is that you don't want to be locked into a strategy because you don't know what the other 11 people in your league are going to do in this particular league. And so I just sort of let the draft come to me, and I have a ranking set you trust, whether it's mine or somebody else's. Have a ranking set you to trust, and you go in and, you just sort of let the draft come to you. So, I like Justin Fields as a quarterback this year, and I don't have a problem starting running back if you're towards the end and you wind up with, call it Devon Achane and Chase Brown, which could work out, or Achane or Henry, or Achane and Irving, depending on how it falls.
Yep.
I'm good with any of that. But again, I'm not passing up somebody that I value higher because I've decided I'm definitely going running back.
Okay,
the last thing I will say, though,
yes.
The last thing I'll say, Mace, that you may have inadvertently fallen into, is that this year the mid-round wide receivers are awesome. I love all the mid-round wide receivers, so I don't mind starting running back because you've got the George Pickens and the Calvin Ridleys and the Xavier Worthies, Cortland Sutton, all these guys there in those mid rounds that I think are really undervalued as well. Travis Hunter, I think Hunter's going to have a monster year. On and on and on. So if you do go running back early, I do think there's real nice value in the middle rounds for wide receiver.
To speak for his point in the wide receivers being really good, you don't need to rush for a wide receiver. And my draft, and this is a 14-team league.
14.
I got Cooper Kupp, Deebo Samuel, and Chris Godwin.
Nice.
In rounds 9, 10, 11.
Wow, 9, 10, 11?
Yes, because everybody was just fighting for running backs.
Yeah.
fighting for even tight ends this year. Tight ends were going before wide receivers this year because there's so many wide receivers.
So, Matthew, I'll say this. I took my shot there. The reality is I'm going to react to what's going on in the draft. So if I see a quarterback, if I see Jaden Daniels late in the second round, I might say, all right, I'll go quarterback. So I'm going to be very, very flexible, but I've never been more prepared for a draft than I am this year. I'm doing mock drafts, man.
Look at you. Holy mackerel. Look at that. That's incredible. Mason doing research. Mason learning players' names and everything.
Yeah, I know. It's new this year. New this year. All right, so Matthew, we are going to do, you've got a brand new venture, and it is Guillotine Leagues. Describe the Guillotine Leagues, how it works.
All right, yeah. So you go to guillotineleagues.com or download our app. It's free. And you go to guillotineleagues.com, and this is how you play. You draft a team like normal. You have a league like normal. You draft a team like normal, okay?
Yep.
And then, week one comes or whatever. You can start at any week during the season. You start a lineup like normal. At the end of the week, the team with the lowest score in the league gets cut, eliminated, chopped. They're dead forever.
Got it.
And so they are out of the league. And then you keep doing that until only one team remains in the league.
But you keep redrafting, right?
Correct. Here's the other twist. All the players on the team that got eliminated go back into the free agent pool. So, every team has a first-round pick. Every team has a second-round pick. So it's week 6, and, CeeDee Lamb and Bijan Robinson are on the waiver wire. It's a crazy format. You have $1,000 of fake money to bid on throughout the season as well. And so
you could be strategic.
That is fun, man.
Addicting game. It is really, really fun. And so, you can play it at guillotineleagues.com.
Okay, now we want to put together a Guillotine League. How many players do we need?
So you can have as many players as long as there are weeks left in the season. So are you doing this draft like tonight or tomorrow night?
I think
do you need to do it like next week?
Yeah, we're going to start week 2 because me and Ireland have our regular draft this week. So
understood. So week 2, so you can have 17. You can have 17 people in a league because, again, there'll be, at that point, there'll be 17 weeks left. So as long as you have one more person left in the league. So you can do a 17-person league, and it gets deep. It's fun. Next week, you can do a 17-person league. You and Ireland could each do a league and see who lasts longer in your respective leagues. So I'll leave that to you guys and your fine producers to figure out. But, if you start next week, you can do a 17-person league. But just for everyone listening that you try at any point, with 4 weeks left in the season, you could do a 5-person league.
Yeah, that's awesome.
As long as you have one more person, as long as you have one more person in the league than weeks left in the season, you can do it. So,
all right, we are in on it. We are in on it, Matthew. We're going to do it next week. In the meantime, give me a really good.
Are fans going to be able to play against you? Are fans going to be able to play against you in this thing, Mace?
Yes.
How are we doing this?
Yes.
Okay.
Fans are going to play, plus kids in the back, all our social media team, some MCs, some listeners, all that stuff. We'll pull it together for next week.
Awesome.
So, Matthew, give me a good sleeper. Tell me who late in the draft, in the, let's say, the 13th, 12th, 10th round, who am I going to find that is going to provide me tremendous upside?
Give me a position.
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver. Well, who's being kind of completely forgotten about is Darnell Mooney, who last year was a really good wide receiver for the Atlanta Falcons, and he's missed all of training camp, but he's back now. He's fine. Look, Michael Penix is a deep ball thrower. That's what he does, and it's going to be Drake London and him. Their competition for targets are Kyle Pitts and Ray McLeod, and I'm not a huge fan of either one. So I do think Darnell Mooney, who's going really late in drafts, I think he's pretty interesting as kind of a guy that's going in sort of the 13th round. I'm high on Josh Downs this year for the Indianapolis Colts. I think Daniel Jones. This is more of a mid-round sleeper, but Tyler Warren and Josh Downs, those two guys for the Colts. Daniel Jones is not a great quarterback, but he's not a terrible one.
Yeah.
And he's basically a very short yardage thrower. And so those two guys kind of in the middle of the field, I think those guys will have a lot of looks. don't forget about Rashid Shaheed in New Orleans, who last year was very good up until the time he got hurt. I think that team is going to be bad and throwing quite a bit.
Who's going to get him the ball? Spencer Rattler's the starter.
Is
it Rattler over
Rattler's the guy?
Can I give you two other guys real quickly?
Please.
I'll give you three other guys.
Okay.
Rather sleepers at wide receivers late. I think Marvin Mims in Denver is the guy that was second among wide receivers in fantasy points for target last year. He's been running with the ones. I think he's going to be the guy opposite Cortland Sutton. I'm a believer in Bo Nix. I think he takes another step this year. So give me Marvin Mims. There's a guy in Cleveland named Cedric Tillman. Cedric Tillman, over his final 4 healthy games last year, had a 22% target share. Joe Flacco's going to be the quarterback. He's a little bit of YOLO to him. So I think Cedric Tillman is kind of interesting. And then, here closer to home, I'll just, they're not going to be sleepers in L.A. really, but I do think Keenan Allen and Kendre Lambert-Smith are both pretty interesting for the Chargers after Ladd McConkey.
Last thing for you. Brian's a Charger fan over here. What are your expectations for the rookie with the Chargers, Omarion Hampton?
He was my fantasy ride or die, or is my fantasy ride or die. I think he has a monster year. I think he winds up as a top 12 fantasy running back. I think he's an RB1. Look, we know Jim Harbaugh wants to run, but he also likes to run when he gets in close. Chargers last year, top 5 in the NFL in terms of most rush attempts inside the 5-yard line. His only real competition is Najee Harris, who's banged up. We'll see what we get. But, look, Najee Harris is on a 1-year deal. Hampton has that first-round draft capital. The Rashawn Slater injury obviously is not ideal, but I think Hampton will be used more in the passing game than people are initially thinking as well. He's a pro-ready running back as well. I talked to a bunch of the Chargers at the Hall of Fame game, which we had at NBC, and to a man, everyone on that defense was like, man, we hate tackling that guy. He runs hard in practice. Like, he is a first-round running back, you can tell. So Omarion Hampton, I think, has just a big year.
All right. Hey, last thing, where can we get you? You're everywhere now?
Yeah, I mean, obviously doing my show every day for NBC. We do it live at noon Eastern on YouTube. Yep. Fantasy Football Happy Hour. It's available on demand on YouTube, on Peacock, and wherever you get your podcasts. So that's the best place to find me during the week. Obviously, I'm on the pregame show for Sunday Night Football, Football Night in America. Thursday night, we'll be in Philadelphia for the season kickoff, Cowboys-Eagles. And then, obviously, we talk about Fantasy Life and FantasyLife.com. If you have a league like Mason's, crazy league, where you have to draft 3 quarterbacks, we have tools that you can design specifically for you. For whatever kind of weird scoring you have, every league is unique. Your advice should be too. So if you go to FantasyLife.com, you can sync your league for free. We will give you advice for free. We will give you analysis geared specifically to your team. So go check out FantasyLife.com. Tons of great tools there.
Awesome, man. Well, listen, we appreciate you always coming on. We look forward to talking to you on a weekly basis as everybody digs into fantasy football. Thanks very much. And next week we will talk about our brand new Guillotine League.
Love it, Mace. We'll talk soon.
Okay, thanks. Matthew Berry there. Talented Mr. Roto joining us. I knew him when. He was a caller to my show years and years ago, and now look at him.
Full circle.
On Sunday Night Football. All right, coming up next for you, going to do some fast track. Sue is in for John. That's coming up next on 710 ESPN.
Tuesday, September 2nd at 9 a.m. The Rich Eisen Show is coming to 710 ESPN, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Your morning just got a whole lot louder.
2 massive LA radio superstars.
Sedano and Kap have taken over Morning Drive on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
I'm a great tipper. Cappy's the one that never tips. He's the one that's always complaining. Why is everything got to be a tip? I tip all those mother bleepers.
Don't just listen. Watch, stream, and connect across every platform.
Not a radio station, but a multi-platform operation. Okay?
Yeah, get him, George.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show, 7 to 9 a.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
And 9 to 10 a.m. for the YouTube-only hour.
The freaking curtains open, we bust out through them, and we hit the airwaves.
Because weekday mornings in L.A. belong to Sedano and Kap.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Looking for an easy way to save energy and earn money? With Clean Power Alliance's Power Response Home program, you can do both. You could earn $20 just for signing up. Get paid to power down today at cleanpoweralliance.org/home.
I've been feeling those good vibrations all summer long. Turns out my car needs new shocks. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Gavin DeGraw brings the greatness this Saturday.
Number 2.
Claim your free Retrovan Bluetooth speaker September 9th when you earn 500 points on your rewards card.
And the number 1 reason.
Turn fantasy into reality when you host your league's fantasy football draft party at Morongo.
Morongo, good times.
Los Angeles, the 2025 Rams season has finally arrived. Your defending NFC West champs are kicking things off with the home showdown against the Houston Texans. 2 elite quarterbacks, 1 electric game. It all goes down at the Rams house on Sunday, September 7th at 1:25 p.m. Get your tickets today and bring all your energy to SoFi Stadium. To purchase tickets, head to therams.com/HOU, therams.com/HOU. We can't wait to see you at the season opener on Sunday, September 7th. See you at the Rams house.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350 cube, 3 1/4 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plain mat full, and race cams.
Fast Track on Mason in Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. It is Fast Track time. And standing by, Emily and Brian. What do you guys got?
All right, for Fast Track now, I'm trying to give us 30 seconds to explain a story each, all right?
Okay.
And then you guys have a minute or 2 minutes to talk about it.
Got it.
All right, my first one in. My time starts now. So, Ryan Day may or may not have his nipples pierced, okay? Because there is a photo going around in which it is a tight shot of his polo and it's circled, and it appears that there are 2 dots around where a nipple should be, which means that he might have his nipple pierced, which is crazy. So, it's more likely than not, this is probably photoshopped. And so, but I like the fact that some crazy fan out there decided to Photoshop fake nipples onto Ryan Day.
Right.
Because it kind of fits his personality. So what do you guys think? That's 30 seconds.
So, you know what? I am not a nipple ring guy.
I don't know who
that
is.
Should not be a surprise to anyone.
Plenty
Brian,
of
you
people.
look like a nipple ring guy, no?
I haven't reached that phase
No.
yet. Maybe someday.
If there was a guy that had a nipple ring, I would say Ryan Day would probably be a good candidate for it.
Yeah.
What do you say about yourself if you have a nipple ring? What are you telling the world?
I don't know.
Like a party.
I like the party.
You're a freaky little guy.
You know?
It means you're freaky.
Mm-hmm.
It might be. You might be. Which, hey, not judging here, you know? But he definitely looks like that nipple piercing doesn't look photoshopped.
It doesn't look photoshopped to me either. I think he does have a pierced nipple.
He does. He looks like it. He looks like that nipple is pierced, and he plays guitar shirtless at home with that nipple piercing.
Yes.
Fast Track.
All right, so this story happened about a week ago in the Dodgers High Minor A farm system.
Okay.
A catcher, the manager, and the ball boy were all ejected from a game. And the umpire, there's a great video on John Boy kind of breaking the whole thing down. But my question here is, the ball boy getting ejected from a game is taking it too far. When can we start ejecting umpires for, let's say, overstepping? Because as John says, we're not here for the umps.
Right. I did a lot of minor league baseball. I worked for the Toledo Mud Hens. That was one of my first jobs. And I was once there when the organist was ejected from a game
No way.
at Ned Skeldon Stadium. he kept playing Three Blind Mice over and over and over again. He was warned, and then they jacked him. There was no more organist that night. So I don't know what the ball boy could have possibly done that would warrant an ejection.
He handed the balls over a little too aggressively, as he said.
Yeah, that's too much.
I mean, referees in general in all sports are getting out of hands. They think that people are paying to see them. They want to be in front of the camera. They get their feelings involved. It's the most annoying thing ever. When you start finding these referees, and I guarantee they get their little attitudes in line.
Well, in baseball next year, guess what? We don't have to worry about umpires in bad strike zones anymore because we're going to the automated strike zone.
Oh, going AI.
That's one way umpires will no longer be able to screw up games. Balls and strikes will be called consistently, whether it's umpire A, umpire, whoever it is. It's the same strike zone. It's a big step forward for baseball.
So at that point in baseball, you're not throwing balls to fool the human element of the umpire.
No.
You got to pitch pretty straight up now.
And by the way, pitch framing the catchers do, where they kind of swoop doesn't work anymore.
Matter.
Pitch framing does
You got
not
to pitch
matter
straight
a bit.
up. You got to go. You got to attack guys and be aggressive.
Yeah, I think I like it a lot. In terms of ejecting the ball boy, I think that's way over the line. Over the line.
Fast track.
Oh, there you go. That's fast track?
Super fast.
That was fast.
Fire the ump.
That was fast. All right, so Matthew Stafford, good news, is going to be playing week 1 for the Rams. I guess, to me, it's no surprise. I felt like all along this was a case of being very, very cautious, very, very careful, and knowing that Matthew Stafford doesn't need to work those early weeks of training camp.
Yeah, he's a vet. You don't need to waste him. But I did find out it was a slip disc. A disc injury.
Really?
And I slipped my disc earlier this year.
I actually have a herniated disc that I had fused.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to limit my complaints because it was nothing like that.
Yeah, now, he took the needle at one point, right? He got an epidural, which makes a difference. Have you ever done that?
No.
Yeah, I did that too. Me and Matthew have a lot in common. It does work. It does make a difference. It does clear things up for a while. And then the other thing is that Alaric Jackson, left tackle, is going to be playing despite the fact that he's got blood clots.
I feel like that's something that's going to be monitored all year. I think they're going to be very aggressive about this. And, I mean, it's either he plays through it or he kind of never plays again. It's something that's going to be a part of his life probably for the rest of his life.
Well, sign me up for never playing again because I'm not going to even play around with the potential seriousness of this injury.
Although I'm sure they wouldn't be putting him out there if it wasn't safe.
My sir, you don't know the NFL.
Oh, is that right?
If you can play, you're going to play. And if you tell them you can play, you're going to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so Victor Wembanyama is dealing with like deep vein thrombosis, and
which is different from what Alaric Jackson
but it's still connected to blood clots. It's about the idea of like the blood circulating throughout your body and causing clots, which could cause a stroke, which obviously you don't want to have.
This is what like Chris Bosh had something like that
right,
too.
and that's something where like we are likely going to see Victor back this year, but also Victor's not being tackled and getting knocked on his feet and smashing heads with somebody every game that he's playing. So
my brother had a blood clot in his lung 2 months ago, and that was probably one of the scariest things I've seen. And to see how fast that thing turned, where he had to be rushed to the hospital and get a piece of his lung cut out because it died from the blood clot, very serious. So I wouldn't play with blood clots. That's just me.
You would walk away.
Yes, 100%. If a doctor told me, there is a chance that X, Y, and Z could happen, so it's up to your discretion to decide if you want to play. They're clearing you. You're technically cleared to play, but there is a chance. I'd be like, if I have kids, I'm done.
Yeah, recurring condition. They've gradually increased his workload. He is going to play. He'll be closely monitored.
Yeah, okay. I'm praying. I'm wishing the best. I'm praying the best. I hope it doesn't. Nothing happens, and this is not even talked about again. And he's 100% healthy going forward. But I wouldn't play with it.
I'm glad he's out there. Left tackle.
Need him.
Protect Matthew Stafford. Absolutely need him. So I'm going to assume that the team is monitoring very carefully.
Yeah.
And it directly leads into the health and safety of Matthew Stafford, that if Alaric Jackson or his backup is not very good or not on the top of their game, because it's not just that Alaric is dealing with these blood clots, that he also missed a lot of training camp.
Yes.
And so you're also missing out. And it's not his first year with the team, but it puts him at risk of injury as well as Matthew at risk of injury if someone is not caught up to speed with how the team's playing. same
he's
time.
protecting the quarterback's
Yeah.
blind side.
Right.
So
Hey, we're going to do some more Fast Track coming up. Let me ask you something. What's wrong with my voice? What is going on? I'm just like all hoarse. And
I don't.
Is it the getting droned? Just
You
getting
did get
droned?
droned.
I did
all
get
night long.
droned on Friday. Maybe that's what it is.
Leftover dronage?
Droned, yeah. It's a little rough in here. All right, coming up next for you, some more Fast Track. In the meantime, hey, Rams fans, you and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season for Prize Picks, where it is good to be right. I play Prize Picks every single day. I've always got some action rolling. All you do is pick 2 to 6 player stat projections, pick more than or less than, and you can cash in. Prize Picks also invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out of your lineup. If it isn't perfect, you can double your money, even if one of your picks doesn't hit. Download the app today. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. So let me say that again. You can use code MACE, M-A-S-E, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it is good to be right. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
John Ireland here for Blue Ice Vodka, America's #1 potato vodka. Smooth, creamy, no burn, made from non-GMO potatoes and gluten-free with no added sugar, just 64 calories an ounce. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
The 2025 regular season for the LA Rams kicks off Sunday, September 7th at SoFi Stadium against the Houston Texans. Coverage begins at 11:30 a.m. with the Toyota Rams countdown to kickoff with Travis Rogers and Sua Cravens. Kickoff at 1:25 p.m. from the Palace in Inglewood. Hear every moment right here.
On your home for Rams football in the Southland, 710 ESPN, and of course, on the all-new ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned, pushed to use low-rated contractors, or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. Contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Hey guys, it's Sedano, and we got to talk about the new ESPN app, the most live sports, the best championship moments, and so much more. Monday Night Football, college football, NBA, WNBA, NHL, NWSL, college hoops, volleyball, softball, gymnastics, lacrosse. The list goes on and on. Plus, shows like SportsCenter with SVP, First Take with Stephen A., College Game Day, the entire 30 for 30 library. It's all of ESPN, all in one place. Sign up now.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Hey, it's Desmond Howard. You want to win the weekend? It all starts with the tailgate. And for me, that means Kingsford Charcoal.
They've been bringing the flavor, the smoke, and the heat since 1920.
No wonder they're still the gold standard of grilling. So fire it up, feed your crew, and let the smoke do the talking. Kingsford, the king of the tailgate. Get it today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Fast Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710. I mean, you thought you avoided Live Imaging Tuesday now.
I thought so. I thought it was
Live
going to be all
Tuesday,
over.
presented by
Tuesday.
Providence. It's Tuesday.
That's right.
You thought just because I do a morning show now?
I thought maybe we'd skip it.
No, you get. And by the
maybe
way,
we move along.
You got a little bit lighter today because there's been a lot of stuff. But now I'm here.
Yeah, I'm glad you're. How did the morning show go? Were you happy with it?
By the way, and I want to get to your voice in just a second.
Yeah, my voice sucks. But go ahead.
But remember, this is how it all began. 8 years ago, our bit used to be, because you would complain about the number of promos for the old morning show, old Keyshawn morning show. So then Greg Bergman thought up, why don't you just go in there live? And back then I was like, go in there live during Mason and Ireland? Really? And he's like, yeah. And by the way, I was good with John. Right. It was you who was the a-hole.
Was I?
Yeah. You wore the sunglasses, never said hi to anybody.
That back in the day when I was an a-hole?
Yeah.
But I'm not anymore.
So I would come in and do a bit every day of like, what happened on the morning show this morning?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, I do. I remember.
I don't know if you're no longer an a-hole. You did just do that sandwich thing.
I did do that.
By the way,
you hear the hamburger thing?
I got a development on that. But first, I believe we've got Fast Track already in progress.
Fast Track. All right.
All right, Brian, you go first.
All right, I'll kick this one off. So, over about a week ago, had a pretty interesting experience on Amtrak going down to San Diego.
Okay.
I want to see if any of this has ever happened to you guys. So I was in the car, and it started smoking up in the cart I was in. Train conductors come in like, it's smoking in here. We're going to have to get everybody, kind of moved up. But it was the full cart was caught smoke.
Really?
And about an hour delay on the train at 2 stops. My life flashed before my eyes. I was sitting in that cart when the smoke started coming up, and I was like, oh, this is it. This is Final Destination. Have you ever been a part of something like that?
I was on a plane. Car? I was in a plane where they flew over Lake Erie and dropped a bunch of fuel. That was the one time I felt like, oh, this could be trouble. But I've never had really an issue. You thought the train car was going to be.
I mean, there was visible smoke in the car, and it was they had to come and tell everybody to get out,
crazy.
Kind of a deal.
Yeah. So, what's your closest call?
We were leaving the combine.
Yep.
In Indy. Me and a bunch of my guys from SC, and flight's fine. About 30 minutes in, everybody's cooling. Everybody was asleep, and then the next thing I would just hear a boo, and the pilot doesn't say anything, and the plane just drops and bounces like. For a good 10 seconds, the plane is going doom, 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 back and forth. All of the bags come out of the middle console and fall into it. So then I'm saying my prayers. I'm repenting for my sins. I'm saying, Mom, I love you. Anything I've done, I'm sorry, because I'm like, it's over.
Last minute conversion.
Yeah, Antoine. Yeah, I accept Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. Antoine Woods, who's 300 pounds, tackles, screaming. I've never seen him scream like this. I'm like, we're going down. This is the end. And then all of a sudden, the plane just straightens up, and another boom.
Wow.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that really what they said?
Just a little bit of turbulence.
Like, our bags are in the hallway. I can't even get to the bathroom. I thought I was going to die. Yeah, that was it.
Fast Track.
Here's my 30 seconds.
Okay.
All right. So Van Lathan, who's a host of Higher Learning and the Ringerverse and the Ringer, said on CNN that he says we need a separate society for children and people with children. And he doubled down on X, saying he stands by this. Airlines can pay extra for kid-free flights, special kid-free showings of movies, restaurants with no kids. It's not, he says, it's not that I don't love kids, it's that I don't love your kids. So we should have a separate society for kids and no kids. Go ahead.
Okay, so I love kids. They're great. Other people's kids, I don't have any. It's not an accident.
You're the fun uncle.
The one place where
he's fun, all right.
Kids drive me nuts is at a pool. Now, kids, I'll tell you, yesterday we got one of those day passes over in Marina Del Rey. pool was filled with kids playing Marco Polo.
But what do you think's going to happen at all? These kids are out at the pool having fun in the sun during summer.
Annoying.
How dare they?
First of all, you have the space and the money to build your own pool, so why don't you just do
We
that?
don't really have the space.
Yes,
You've been
do.
in my yard. I don't have space. I've got a small backyard.
You could have a pool in there, like a smaller pool, not an Olympic-sized pool, but you could have a pool.
Yeah. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
So
then when you go to a public pool in the middle of summer on some of the hottest days ever, on a weekend, a holiday, what do you think's going to be there?
No, all I'm saying is it would be nice, for example, to have an adult pool.
I'm sure
like
you can.
Where I
By
took
the way,
a vacation recently, there was an adult pool.
I'm sure you could find adult pools. Now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
They might require you to be bottomless. Are you
no,
okay
I
with
don't believe they will require that.
The drink is bottomless.
Where the hell
right?
would that
yeah.
be?
That might be a thing. Sua, you probably
Where
know
is
places.
that a thing?
There's nude beaches and then there's adult beaches.
I did a nudist thing, though.
I know.
Yeah, over at up at Big Sur, Esalen.
You were nudist
Institute.
on the beach?
Yes.
Did you go, did you pop a little something, go bricked up so you wasn't so you wasn't cold out
Yes,
there? Because that's what I would do.
Yeah.
I'm not going out there in zone
You're
defense and
showing
we're out
off.
here calling man, and I'm not doing that. I'm not putting myself at a disadvantage.
So you were all bricked up?
If I were to go to those places,
Yes.
I would have to be semi, at least.
Yeah.
At least.
At least.
I think Mace is always semi.
He might be a shower, not a grower. Who knows?
Yeah. Oh,
Who knows?
God.
Mace, you a shower? I think I'm a grower, unfortunately.
Me too. Hey.
And
My
this is
God.
why we need child-free.
Damn.
society.
These days the Schwans don't work at all, so I'm nothing.
I show and grow. All right.
That is fast track.
Yeah, there you go. There's the line we needed to get out. So,
That's
somewhere else?
why Live Imaging Tuesday exists for that.
Chris comes in and the conversation just goes completely
Goes to the
off.
Schwans.
So here's the thing.
Yes.
Everybody, so our friends at Shake Shack came by today, brought burgers for everybody.
Yes, they were delicious.
good.
Delicious, right?
Delicious.
I was stuck in a meeting.
Okay.
Everybody in the meeting walks in with burgers. I didn't get one. So then there was a lull in the meeting. I walk over to the kitchen and I say to Nick Riley as we're walking out, I said, "Are there any burgers left, or did all the scumbags eat them?" He goes, "Yeah, I think I see one." I go, "Okay."
Yeah, scumbag took a bite.
I walk up and I pull it out and I go, "Oh my God, somebody bit into this." And I go, "You know what? I'm so hungry."
You ate it. No, you didn't.
No, you did not.
No, you didn't.
I started.
Did we technically share a burger?
Technically
clocking
now,
out.
we have shared a burger. But why was it so spicy?
It was very spicy.
There were like red peppers in it.
Yeah, there were peppers on it. Apparently they've got
Smoke Shack
So
burger.
Sua, last week you learned about Cappy and I sharing food. Now, without trying, Mace and I have shared
This
food.
is so. I don't know what I was thinking by taking a bite and putting the burger back.
Why'd
in
you
the
put
box.
the burger back? Now I
no,
ate
no,
a
no.
burger.
But now what you did is not even the worst thing because you consented.
Yeah.
I consented
To secondhand saliva.
You had a second-hand burger.
But here's the thing. I thought quickly in my head of all the people here, and I was like, is it that big of a deal? I really am hungry. I've been here since 4 a.m.
Right.
Like, let's go ahead and do it. What's the worst that could happen?
It's on brand. That's all I can
Yeah,
say.
it is on
You would
brand.
pass, it's on brand.
Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. It won't ever happen again. It's amazing because
So
once,
what made you now in this? The question could be who's worse in this? You for taking the bite and putting it back, or for me seeing the bite, not knowing who, and eating it.
Weirdly, I think it's you.
You're worse. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Em,
are worse.
What do you think?
I think because you had full knowledge that a bite had been taken out, I could understand Maze kind of forgetting for some reason. I wouldn't forget, but I could see someone forgetting. You will have full, complete knowledge that you are going to swap spit with somebody that has been into his
So
burger.
How does that make you feel, Mace? We swapped it today.
Yeah, well, I wasn't involved.
You guys
I
are
was
Eskimo
involved,
twins.
but I wasn't on the
Eskimo
receiving end.
brothers.
Here's the thing. They give me like 10 seconds. Run over, take a bite. We're going to do it for social media. And I just
That's true. That
because
was
I was
the
running back
description.
to the
So
studio,
now
I
you're
just
telling
stuck
people
the burger
that
back in the box.
You're telling everybody that the social video will be inauthentic.
No, it's not inauthentic. It's just fast. I'm just
I didn't
running.
even see him do it.
No, it's like we're
he
halfway
just-
through a break. Go ahead and bite a burger. So I run over, get a burger. The social media team descends on me, and I accidentally put the burger back in the box.
Why was that one so spicy, though? There were like peppers
It's
all over
the
it.
Smoke
Smoke
Shack
Shack.
burger,
Smoke Shack.
and it has peppers in it.
The Smoke Shack got me.
It was delicious. It was delicious.
You only took a bite of it.
It was because you know
He
how
says
I
he
am
doesn't
about
eat on air.
You know how I am about food and being on air. I struggled to do.
Speaking of struggling,
Struggling.
so you're having issues
God.
with these mics, even though we worked all weekend on them.
Yes.
So now you're embarrassing me in front of everybody because
I'm
we
not.
worked hard.
I haven't embarrassed
And you're
you.
saying you've still got processing issues.
I do. I have
So let's
processing
switch
issues.
seats. I want to hear.
Okay, got it. Switching seats now.
By the way, what Chris did is the equivalent of somebody blowing up a porta potty and destroying the seat, and Chris being in a rush goes in there, sees the porta potty, and just says, I'm not waiting another line, and just closes the door behind him. It is diabolical.
Diabolical.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Okay, so
I don't even share drinks with my daughters.
how is it that
this
much
actually
more
sounds
homophobic.
really good.
This one sounds. Oh, I hear what you hear.
Do you hear what I hear?
I do hear what you hear now.
So you're done gaslighting.
I wasn't gaslighting
You
him.
know?
A little gaslighting.
A little bit of gaslighting.
So I hear what you hear. It's like this. It's almost like a. It's not a full reverb.
It's like a Phil Spector wall of sound coming at you.
Huh.
That's an old school reference.
Let me try to reboot it.
Yeah, reboot. So I'm not crazy, right? No, there you go. I'm not crazy. He concluded. All right, Em, what do you got?
So the Rams are back at SoFi. Don't miss Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, and second-year Ram, Jared Verse. And your Rams is the kickoff the season on Sunday, September 7th against the Houston Texans. And make sure you listen to me and Sua with the pregame show and Travis in the postgame show. But grab your seats now at rams.com/HOUSTON/Houston. And
Excellent.
that is it.
Let me tell you about the East Central Hotel. Now, I stayed there.
Wait a minute. Why are you doing my read?
Because I'm sitting here and there's copy in front of me. So
No, it sounds a little bit better, actually. Now,
Does
I
it?
rebooted it a little bit.
Okay.
But this is throwing you off that much?
Throwing me off. So I think it's why my voice is like this.
Oh, don't start.
No, I do. I think you broke my voice.
No, I didn't.
Mace,
I think you broke my voice.
tell me more about the East Central Hotel. I'm staying there
East
this
Central-
weekend.
Are you really?
Yes,
Oh,
I am.
It is
Cappy and I are staying there
absolutely
tonight.
beautiful. It is perfectly located right across the street from LA Live, Crypto.com Arena, all that stuff. It's right here. If you are going to a game, well, why not go to the game and then stay the night at the East Central Hotel, the home of the big hand, right? It's the home of the big hand.
So here's the thing, Sua. In every room, there's this giant hand that you can put your keys on your phone, or like, you know who Mike Trudell is.
Yeah.
Mike Trudell can sit on it. We can pop him up like a little doll.
I didn't say anything. I didn't laugh.
What do you think?
Mike, I didn't laugh. I didn't grin.
A ventriloquist dummy?
Yeah, he's a little guy. He's got little feet. His little feet are bouncing around.
I'm still not laughing, Mike.
You're creating this image, and it really is funny.
We had dinner last week after one of the shows.
Yeah.
And I noticed how tiny his hands were when we were like, he was, you know what I mean?
What do tiny hands mean?
He's a little guy.
Oh, come on.
So the East Central Hotel,
Talk about a full-scale assault on Mike Trudell.
The home of entertainment. And here's the thing, the biggest hotel rooms in downtown L.A. You could have an entire football team in there. And let's not talk about what you're doing.
I don't plan on having an entire
But I'm saying, you will notice when you stay at the East Central Hotel this weekend how big the rooms are in downtown L.A. They're lovely. You just feel at home when you walk in.
How are the showers?
The showers are great. And the towels. Cappy always says that the towels are the best in downtown L.A. Here's the thing.
I like a hard towel.
It's not hard. It's soft. But.
Does it dry?
Oh, yeah, it's dry. It dries nicely.
Okay.
So now that I've lost all this weight since I almost died, 230.
Yep.
That towel fits around me, the big towel, when I get out of the shower. It didn't used to.
So
then
you're using the towel.
Then you have the middle towel. The middle towel I use for my privates. Always.
Yeah.
And they know it. And they specifically are aware.
And they throw those towels away when you leave. They know that.
Or they keep using them like I ate that burger today.
That's somebody's next.
That's
discouraging.
Yeah.
So the East Central Hotel, eastcentralhotel.com. Robert Montez, the GM, the whole gang over there. We love it. By the way, Cappy told a story this morning on the morning show. Sedano and Kap morning show starts at 7 a.m. each weekday.
Absolutely.
It's like the old days, the old bit.
Yeah.
So he had to pee in a water bottle.
Yes.
On the road. Because he didn't have anything else.
He was driving. He was driving.
He was driving.
Okay. Was it an Aquafina bottle?
No, it was like a real bottle, like a at home, a stainless steel one. The one you use.
Okay, so it's like
and he reused it.
He reused
Oh,
it.
Why am I catching the theme of this ESPN crew?
Absolutely disgusting.
And he didn't even put it in the dishwasher. He washed it by hand.
Oh, and come on. And I'm getting it for the burger?
Well, I'm not mad at you.
Incinerate that water
He's
bottle.
drinking out of his pea thermos?
This guy ate a booger.
He did eat a burger.
You can't put anything past him at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at this. He knows about Boogergate.
He does. We've talked a fair amount about Booger.
I love it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I see what's wrong with the mic.
Yep, good. I'm glad.
But it doesn't happen with that mic.
Doesn't. It's really good on this mic. This is an excellent mic.
Stop hitting my mic.
Yeah.
What floor do you normally stay on across the street so I don't get a reused face towel as your private towel?
Well, I'll come see you, if I'm in the hotel, I'll come find
totally
you.
Not.
Okay, but you don't need. Okay, but what room do you stay? What room? What floors? Amount like
usually 7, 8, or 9.
Okay, so
Here's the thing.
6 through 2 is what I want to
Just go meet him in the Nixo Lounge.
The Nixo Lounge is a great place.
It's a great
It's
spot.
where I have coffee when I'm stay there.
Or the gym.
The gym's great.
They got a nice restaurant there?
The Nixo Lounge.
Nixo Lounge.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah. All right.
Really good. Yeah.
Let's go.
It's the home of entertainment, Sula.
Yes, it is.
Okay. East Central Hotel. More of Mason and Ireland on a live Imaging Tuesday presented by Providence next on ESPN LA.
Your morning just got a whole lot louder.
2 massive LA radio superstars.
Sedano and Kap have taken over Morning Drive on 710 ESPN.
Don't just listen, watch, stream, and connect across every platform.
Not a radio station, but a multi-platform operation. Okay?
7 to 9 a.m. on 710.
And 9 to 10 a.m. for the YouTube-only hour.
Because weekday mornings in L.A. belong to Sedano and Kap.
I've been feeling those good vibrations all summer long. Turns out my car needs new shocks. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Gavin DeGraw brings the greatness this Saturday.
Number 2.
Claim your free Retro Van Bluetooth speaker September 9th when you earn 500 points on your rewards card.
And the number 1 reason.
Turn fantasy into reality when you host your league's fantasy football draft party at Morongo.
Morongo, good times.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Chris Morales here. Addiction to opioids and stimulants can strip away the things that make you uniquely you. This National Recovery Month, recover your life. Choose a proven addiction treatment option that's right for you at choosechangeca.org.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Progressive knows there's so many great things about being a sports fan. Like scoring the company box seats. How great is that? Trick plays that actually work. Prevent defense when your team is winning by a lot. And even more preventative prevent defense as they're hanging on by a thread. And of course, saving money when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive. That's pretty great. Just like trick plays that actually work.
Yeah, but how often does that happen?
Complaining about sports. Not so great. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
2:35. Mason and Ireland. I think I fixed it.
Hey, Yacht Rock. Robbie Dupree.
Robbie Dupree. No, it's not fixed. So that means it's probably the cable.
Oh, damn that cable.
That's a big problem.
That is.
Because now that's a lot of work. I think it's the same thing.
Can't just go to Best Buy and get a new cable. Huh?
Well, it's not that easy. Or it's in the processor.
It's one of those things. It's either the cable or the processor.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've narrowed it down to those two things.
I know I'm going to throw out something very weird that you probably aren't going to like.
I'd just do it.
What about tomorrow you sit over there where Sue is sitting?
I don't know how that mic sounds, but I'm okay with that.
I want to try you on different, because you're complimentary of that.
This is a great mic. I love this mic.
But you don't like how it sounds over here.
No, I don't.
Okay, so now we know what we can throw
move
around.
over there?
Yeah,
you move
tomorrow.
Here? All right, yeah, we'll do that.
Who's doing the show with you tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Beto.
Oh, yeah, so let Beto sit here. I don't think about how complete his life will be.
Oh,
he sits
true.
here.
Sits in the captain's chair.
Yeah.
Full disclosure, I'm kind of thick, so you might need some cheeks to fill in this seat.
You're
afterwards.
Thick?
Yeah.
You got big cheeks?
Keeping it warm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
DeMarco and
That's
me,
DeMarco.
and then who's third place for most cheeks? Yeah.
Probably Trav.
You think Trav's got big
calves
cheeks?
caught me off guard the other day. It's like he's been climbing mountains barefoot his entire life.
All he does is walk.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm like, what's going on with this guy?
Travis probably lost 50 pounds.
75, I think.
75 pounds.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Just walking.
Didn't even recognize him when I came in.
Yeah, I know. He's leaned out.
All right, I got to go back and
All right.
actually, I got to get ready for the DeMarco and Travis show. But Sua, you're amazing. You really are.
Sua has been killing it.
You know
and
what
you're
I
not
mean?
just saying that because I'm coming back Friday, right?
What shift are you doing Friday?
This show.
Oh, this show Friday.
Yeah, getting ready for Rams on Friday.
Oh, beautiful.
I heard how much Mace doesn't work. I haven't seen Ireland since I've done the first show. So here we are.
Yep.
Well, John's at certain retreats nowadays.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
You know that Idaho,
don't.
Idaho world.
Don't.
You know what I mean?
Don't.
They got a different thing. Now you'd be good. They'd be like, "Oh, Sua, did you play sports?"
Yeah, the sunken
that'll
place.
be okay there.
Yeah,
that'll
got
be
it.
okay there. And you golf? Oh,
Yeah.
hey guys,
You'll fit right in.
Sua's a safe one.
We found he's friendly.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
yeah. He's okay.
How's
Yeah.
your credit, Sue? Yeah, I
All
get
right.
it. I get it.
So, Sue, you just pulled something up from the Baltimore Ravens, right?
Yes. Yes.
So the Ravens have drastically reduced prices on everything at the entire concessions.
11 items on their concession menu under $5. That is unheard of
That is amazing.
in any ballpark. Baseball, basketball, football.
Yep.
You're not getting anything for $5.
So this is one of these things that I heard about years ago. There was at airports, everything's way crazy.
Disneyland
overpriced.
prices.
Yeah. So in Pittsburgh, they had a law. You couldn't charge more in the airport than you charge out off the airport. So all the prices came down because they weren't airport prices anymore. And you know what happened? They sold more
Way
stuff.
more. Yeah.
At the Super Bowl in Atlanta, everything was super affordable, and they sold more stuff.
Probably sold out.
You cut prices to raise revenue.
Yeah.
It's so smart.
Yeah. Well, and it's fan favorites. It isn't like, oh, we're going to let them get little peanuts for $5.
Right,
No.
right.
Hot dog under $5. Nachos, pretzel, barbecue sandwich, all under $5. French fries, peanuts, Blackbird chips, popcorn, a 12-ounce beer, 24-ounce soda, and a 20-ounce water.
How much
all
for the
under
beer?
$5. A beer is going for $4.99.
Are you kidding me?
Water,
That's pretty
$3.50.
crazy.
$4.99 beers is amazing.
Hot dog for $3.50.
And that'll also increase people like wanting to bring more than just themselves
True.
and like their husband or wife, because you bring your kids and you know they can feed them without having to pay like thousands of dollars.
These are Costco prices, to be
Right.
honest.
Yeah,
This
I
is
mean-
the same as taking the family to Costco lunch, which is great.
So years ago, I was at, again, minor league baseball. They had dime beer night.
Don't tell me they're giving beer for a dime.
A dime.
How did they get home safe?
Was this in Erie?
It was in Toledo.
Did
Okay,
they
I was gonna
walk
say
to the
Erie.
game?
I know has one.
Dime
Yeah.
beer night. It was a melee. I mean, it was absolute uncontrolled mania.
What
in
type
that
of beer
place.
were they giving out?
For a dime, does it matter?
What beer did you
Yeah,
find?
like
for a
Narragansett.
dime?
It ain't no Modelo, I'll tell you that much. But no, people got apps. And so they did it again, and they cut off beer sales after the first inning. They said, only for the first inning, beer's a dime.
And
after that,
pregame.
regular price. and
Who
pregame.
even needs any more beers after that?
Exactly.
You get
Just
10
load
beers
up.
for $1, and then you're good to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So on Saturday at USC, Em was there, and Sue, obviously, you were there doing pregame, postgame. I met or saw for the first time in a long time Jim Bowden, who is the former general manager of the Cincinnati Reds, now does a lot of work on MLB Network. And he, of course, is dad to Chad Bowden, who is the brand new general manager at USC. And, they've built finally sort of an NIL infrastructure that they didn't have for a number of years. And I think that's probably one of the reasons why we see that next year recruiting class as good as it is. Chad Bowden, I mean, the idea of, could you imagine when you were playing that there would be a general manager sometime in the future at USC or in college football?
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, but hats off to, Mr. Bowden coming in and being no nonsense in his approach and saying, I know what it looks like to win and I know what it looks like to make it to the playoff and be consistent and be football first and everything else doesn't matter. And from what I've heard, the little chatters on campus, I've heard he's come in with that exact mindset of, I don't care who's here and who's in charge. I'm here to win and to put USC at the top. You see it the recruiting class. You see it with the coaches we've brought in. USC has a real front office.
They do. They've got a front office.
It's a front office.
And that's what you need now.
I also like that it's not like a Lincoln Riley appointee necessarily.
No,
I think I like that. I think it creates a kind of competitive nature of like, checks and balances of saying it's not just Lincoln Riley's appointees that are taking over, that it's okay, some guys coming from this different place to check each other to make sure we actually get the best product rather than just being what Lincoln wants.
Yeah. And he came in with a great track record. He was GM at Notre Dame last year.
Yep.
Led him to the playoffs.
We had to pay a pretty penny to get Mr. Bowden here.
Yeah.
We had to find some type of budget.
Yeah.
Because a few M's to be the GM.
Hey, let me ask you, do you think, how many wins do you think they need to retain that class for next year? Like, if it all went south, they could lose a lot of guys in this class,
which
right?
we saw, which we've seen. I think 9.
9 wins.
You have to show these guys that are taking less money because it's California, so California taxes is involved. I know these young guys probably don't think of that yet.
Right.
But to take less money to play here in California, you better be playing for something.
Yeah.
I'm not skipping out on $2 million in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where I get to pocket 80% of that.
Sure.
To not play in the playoff or be in a
Do you
Big
think
Ten
a lot about the
championship.
taxes thing?
Yes, I mean I do now. Only because when I got drafted to the Skins, my signing bonus was $1 million, got audited a week later, and then it came back and I had $490 in the account. Now I was like,
Really?
okay, well now I see why people hate California.
Wait a minute. You paid California tax on what you made in Washington?
Yeah, because I was a California resident, and they had made a new law where you no longer can do you have a house in Miami and that's where you live for 6 months out.
6 months. 6 months and 1 day.
We have your credit card purchases from California for over 7 months. You're a California
Your driver's
native.
license is here or something like that too.
Yeah,
probably.
they're not going for the little loopholes anymore. Yeah, so and I don't even claim my kids on my taxes. How much of a nice guy I am.
There you go. All right, so Jacob and Ronnie's coming in?
Yeah, Jacob's coming in. He's going to do Game of Games with us in just a little bit. But first, soccer fans, this one's for you. It's the Soccer Dream Ticket presented by San Antonio Cardinal. Your chance to win an unforgettable trip for 2. We're talking 2 tickets to the final match plus hotel and round-trip flights. Enter your chance to win at soccerdreamticket.com. That's soccerdreamticket.com. Brought to you by San Antonio Cardinal Wine, the perfect game day wine.
All right, coming up next for you is Game of Games. In the meantime, this year marks the 90th anniversary of Social Security, a cornerstone of financial security in America. For 9 decades, it has kept hundreds of millions of Americans out of poverty and given families across the country peace of mind and dignity in retirement. It's a promise that continues to support workers, retirees, and their loved ones through life's most important stages. That's why AARP will never stop fighting to protect the Social Security payments you earned through a lifetime of hard work, so they're there for you and for generations to come. Learn more at aarp.org/CA. That's aarp.org/CA, paid for by AARP California. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The 2025 regular season for the LA Rams kicks off Sunday, September 7th at SoFi Stadium against the Houston Texans. Coverage begins at 11:30 a.m. with the Toyota Rams countdown to kickoff with Travis Rogers and Sua Cravens. Kickoff at 1:25 p.m. from the Palace in Inglewood. Hear every moment right here.
On your home for Rams football in the Southland, 710 ESPN, and of course, on the all-new ESPN LA app. Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and me, Chris Morales, this Sunday, September 7th for the ESPN LA Rams postgame show live from Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes like signed sports memorabilia and tickets to an upcoming ESPN LA sporting event. While you're there, enter for a chance to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. Hollywood Park Casino is LA's hottest card room and the only place where you can party and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino must be 21 and older. See you there Sunday.
Hey, what's up? It's Sedano. I'm here with the crazy Hernandez brothers from Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. What if I'm at home, I'm like, I got to do this project, but I keep putting it off because I'm worried about the finances part of it. Like, what do you suggest those people do?
We all have a honey-do list, right? And you're the numbers guy. Your wife says, hey, I want to do this living room floor. You're putting it off because you're thinking it's going to cost me $5,000. Give us a call. Give me your square footage. You'll be surprised at what we can do for you.
A 5-minute phone call can save you thousands of dollars.
For the best prices on hardwood carpet and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible, overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me. Like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Rates may vary. Bill monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
710 ESPN.
And it is time for Game of Games on the #1 sports radio show in L.A., Mason and Ireland. Game of Games. Game of Games presented by CallJacob.com. Call Jacob. Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but CallJacob.com is here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to CallJacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. We got the jingle. Call Jacob. Thank you. Game of Games time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. It is Game of Games time. It is Brian Cohen's game today, and we are joined by the great Jacob Imrani. Jacob, how are you?
I am wonderful. How are you?
How was the holiday?
Holiday was great. It was a sports weekend. Got a chance to go to USC on Saturday.
Yeah. How long did you last?
You know, I actually stayed all the way to about the middle of fourth.
Right. I left at 42-10.
Oh, did you? No, I was there into the 60s.
Into the 60s?
Yeah.
Wow. Was anybody there for the 73rd point?
I don't know about
that. 73rd point. All right, Brian, what kind of game we got today?
Today is a National Live Fearless Day, so it got me into Extreme Sports Edition because you got to have no fear if you're doing these. So it's all extreme action sports kind of
Can you keep score, Brian?
Of course.
Cool.
All right, kick it off for you. We'll start with you here, Mace. What is the most dangerous extreme sport? Wingsuit flying, heli skiing, or base jumping?
Base jumping, heli skiing, or what was the first one?
Wingsuit flying.
I will say base jumping.
Pick up.
I'll go with the wing one.
Tua?
Yeah, wingsuit flying.
And Emily?
Base jumping.
It is base jumping.
Yay! Be Mace on the board.
Apparently.
I don't even know what the other things are. What is
Wingsuit flying?
No,
they literally,
what's
it's
wingsuit
you in basically a surfing tight suit that has wings attached from your
It's
wrist
like a flying
to the
squirrel.
side of your body, and when you
Oh,
open
you're
your
kidding
arms,
me?
you have wings.
How
You're
could
the
that not
plane.
be
You're like Rocky
dangerous?
the squirrel?
You jump off a mountain and trust yourself to navigate away from rocks.
Well, they all sound scary, but I got the point.
All right, number 2 here.
Got the point.
Skateboarding is considered one of the least extreme sports, but is also an Olympic event. What is the age of the youngest Olympic skateboarder to medal? Is it 11, 13, or 15? We'll start with you, Jacob.
Let's go with 11.
Tua.
13.
Emily.
Also 13.
Mace.
13.
It is 13.
Houston,
yes.
right?
Hey,
Houston,
two.
right?
11?
I don't think so. It
No,
was some
man, I got
girl
some
in this
pretty
last.
crazy
Oh, okay.
11-year-olds that could,
I guess
you know.
so. Wow.
All right, surfing also considered an extreme sport. What has been the record high recorded successfully biggest wave surfed? So successfully. 94 feet, 102 feet, or 107 feet. We'll start with you, Sua.
107.
Emily?
I'm also going to go 107.
Mason?
107.
And Jacob?
Let's just follow the lead.
Ooh, 94.
94.
94.
But there's a
never
whole
been.
show called 100-Foot Wave.
Yeah, there is. Laird Hamilton.
What?
There's a movie where Laird Hamilton does one of those gigantic waves. It's unbelievable.
Oh, no, the record apparently is 93
94.
feet, 93.7.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Not quite 100. The world record for the highest slack line between two hot air balloons. How high up? 8,200 feet, 8,800 feet, or 9,000 feet? And this is you, Emily.
So it's 8,000 what and 8,000 what?
8,200, 8,800, or 9,000?
8,200.
Mason.
8,800.
Jacob.
9,000.
Sua.
9,000.
8,200 is the correct answer.
Emily takes the point.
Good, so I'm now playing for the other side.
Oh,
Right, you are scoreless. He is scoreless.
So what's the score right now, Brian?
I got Emily 3, Mace 2, Sua 1, Jacob yet the scratch.
All right, so now
All right.
Jacob's going for the under.
Now I'm going for the under. Let's go.
At the longest verified wingsuit jump, as we talked about earlier, is 4.7 miles. How long did he fly in the air for? 4 minutes, 20 seconds, 3 minutes, 42 seconds, 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Back to you, Mason.
How do I pass on 4 minutes, 20 seconds? 4:20.
Jacob?
I'll go for the 4.20.
3 minutes, 20.
Emily?
What's the 2 minutes once again?
3:42 or 3:20.
I'm going to go 3:42 because it's very specific.
It is 3:20. Sue got that one.
Only because I know those videos go by pretty fast while they're flying, so it's
They
not,
do, yeah,
not
they
you're not in
fly.
the air for 4 minutes.
Be cool though.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, the whole thing.
You should
is
see
cool.
they wear a GoPro, like the
Oh,
view
that's
that they
crazy.
have
Yeah.
before they're trying to commit.
It's crazy.
Self-unliving.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I got 4 left. Everybody's still alive here. So the movie Free Solo features free climbing up close and personal. Which national park was the movie filmed at? Free Solo. Yosemite, Yellowstone, or Zion? And I believe this is Jacob.
Yosemite.
Sua.
Yosemite.
Emily.
Yosemite.
Mason.
I'll make it unanimous.
It is Yosemite.
Oh, Jacob!
That's the most popular place they film a lot of
yeah, El
movies, right?
Capitan,
Yeah.
Yeah, Jacob.
All right, well,
gets
now
the point.
I got to start.
Now you're playing to win.
Okay, let's go.
All right, the sport of heli skiing was first attempted in which year? 1985, 1975, 1965. To you, Sua.
Heli skiing.
Where they drop you off on a top of the mountain.
Only
via
because I don't
helicopter.
think they would have trusted a helicopter pilot in the 60s that early on the film set. I'm going to go 70s.
Emily?
Repeat the years again. Sorry.
85, 75, or 65?
85.
Mason?
85.
Jacob?
I will go with 75.
Ooh, nobody. 1965.
Ooh,
What?
Yeah. Wow.
Wow. They
Big
getting
Travis is
dangerous.
30 years
Long
old.
time. That's 60 years ago.
I was born 30 years later.
I was born.
Rub it in. Rub it in.
Yes.
All right, 2 left here. Emily's got the lead, so I'll make her go first. The ice swimming national championship this coming January. The trophy is named what for the ice swimming national champion? The Ice Penguin Trophy, the Ice Bear Trophy, or the Ice Seal Trophy?
M?
Ice seal.
Ice.
Ice penguin.
Jacob.
I will go with the ice bear.
And Sua.
Ice penguin.
Ooh, it is the bear.
It is the
Ice
bear.
bear.
So Jacob takes that point.
Wow.
Trust your first mind.
What's our score here, Bri?
So I think we got Emily 4, Sua 3, Mace 3, Jacob 2, 1 left. So sorry.
Oh, sorry. Damn, Jacob.
But it's still in the air for you guys.
That is anybody's game here.
Yeah.
So Emily will go first again. Parkour has been added to the which Olympics? 2024, 2028, or has not been added?
Okay, M goes first.
I'm going to say not added.
I think that's probably right, but I'll go 28.
Not added.
It is not added, but
Yeah.
Emily got it. So, yeah,
No,
she
it is
the
added.
victor.
Isn't it tag? Isn't it like Olympic tag?
Nah,
is added?
that's just like Ocho stuff.
Exactly. Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
do
Just
there's
ESPN
a
Ocho.
professional tag league.
Tag, right?
Yes.
Where they're
Yeah,
jumping
yeah.
over tables.
Right.
Yeah, they do it on the Ocho every August or whatever.
There you go. All right, so
That's it.
Emily
Emily.
wins the very first show,
Yeah.
very first game of games on the first show of the new
Controversial.
era here.
He's back there with us.
Seems appropriate, actually. So, Jacob, what's happening, man? You were at the SC game on Saturday.
SC game Saturday, LAFC on Sunday night.
LAFC's just like crazy now, right?
Let me tell you that. I mean, I was there when they were playing for the championship
Yep.
with Garrett Bale and all of them. This was something else. I mean,
Like?
this guy, Sonny, as they call him, in the past 2 weeks has had the #1 jersey sale in the world over Patrick Mahomes, over everybody.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, I mean, that place had so much press. Obviously, big Korean community following.
Yep.
We had got a chance to meet a lot of really, really good guys. But they're counting on Sonny to take them all the way through, and it's exciting because
Yeah.
this guy. I mean,
this is like worldwide sensation kind of stuff, right?
right behind Shohei Ohtani. That's
Yeah.
the way they're talking about it.
Sheesh.
I mean, that's how big this guy has been. Everywhere he goes, they sell tickets and they're there with the Korean flags. And, LAFC has an opportunity right now. I mean, we fell to 4th or 5th last night because obviously we played San Diego, who's number 1. But we had our chances.
Yep.
This team's got to get going. There's only a few more games left. But, it's exciting.
You ready for Rams?
Oh, absolutely.
Now,
Are you going
to do the big,
I am.
rally the fans kind of thing?
But I'll tell you who was with me, in my box.
Who?
Kyron.
Really?
And Tutu Atwell.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I had Kyron Williams and Tutu Atwell. They were my guests.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, man, those guys are competitive no matter what. I mean, Kyron was going crazy the whole game.
Kyron's a great guy.
Yeah,
we had him on a training camp. Terrific guy.
So.
Now, don't they at some point cut away to you and you're doing the
I
everybody?
I feel like in every stadium, I'm trying to pump everybody up. These arms.
So you're on the. I have never been on the big board at SoFi.
You've never been?
I've never been. Never done the wave. Never. One time I did the Who's House.
Okay.
One time Demoff let me do the Who's House, and we got rolled. So he's never let me do it again.
So we're gonna change that.
Okay.
This Sunday, you come with me to the game.
Okay.
And I guarantee you're gonna get on the big screen.
Nice.
Okay.
I'll do anything for attention.
Let's do it.
Anything for attention.
You'll be there.
Yeah. Excellent. Jacob, thank you very much, man.
Pleasure.
We appreciate you, and we'll see you at SoFi on
Appreciate
Sunday.
you. Thank you.
All right, Game of Games is brought to you by the law offices of Jacob and Ronnie. If you are involved in any kind of accident, you want a fighter, and that is Jacob. 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. Or remember, call jacob.com. Coming up next, Super Crosstalk, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Your morning just got a whole lot louder.
2 massive LA radio superstars.
Sedano and Kap have taken over Morning Drive on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
I'm a great tipper. Cappy's the one that never tips. He's the one that's always complaining. Why is everything got to be a tip? I tip all those mother bleepers.
Don't just listen. Watch, stream, and connect across every platform.
Not a radio station, but a multi-platform operation. Okay?
Yeah, get him, George.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show, 7 to 9 a.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
And 9 to 10 a.m. for the YouTube-only hour.
The freaking curtains open, we bust out through them, and we hit the airwaves.
Because weekday mornings in LA belong to Sedano and Kap.
You know I love the outdoors and adventures. Hey, it's Travis calling all adventurers. Page, Arizona is your ultimate outdoor playground. Snap that iconic shot at Horseshoe Bend. Then hike the stunning 11-mile rim trail. Explore one of 13 breathtaking slot canyons, including world-famous Antelope Canyon. Craving water fun? Cruise Lake Powell by kayak, jet ski, or houseboat, or float the Colorado River to Lee's Ferry. Make Page your base camp for day trips to Grand Canyon, Zion, and the Wave. Start planning your trip today at visitpageaz.com.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Pick me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
You ever notice the harsh feeling and chlorine taste in LA's water? That's why I made the switch to Life Source Water. Their whole house water system gives clean, filtered water from every tap in my house. It's become our essential appliance we love using every day. With Life Source, you deal directly with their local factory. No middlemen, no hassle. Take advantage of a double dip in savings for up to $1,250 off. Call 800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com. Warranty limitations apply.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Do I woo-woo? What do I do? I don't know what to do at crosstalk in the afternoon.
Absolutely.
Woo-woo-woo-woo. There we go. How's that?
What is up?
DeMarco and Travis here. What's going on, guys?
Nada. Just trying to lick my Arch Manning wounds. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Go big on that?
Talk about laying an egg.
How tough of a critic you were on Shador for 6 throws. I want to know what you thought about that entire game.
All
30 of them
over.
Yeah.
He laid an egg on national TV. I feel bad for that kid.
Yeah.
I really do. Patricia kicked Sark's butt.
Yeah.
Give him a lot of credit.
Patricia showed you when I game plan against Brady, Manning, Eli, and Aaron Rodgers, and all these guys. I'm not worried about a 19-year-old.
Yeah. I would not be surprised if those two teams squared off in the national championship. Texas isn't done. Neither is Arch Manning. He just looked like crap week number 1.
Offensive side, both of those defenses looked
Defenses
great.
were solid.
Texas looked
3
amazing
touchdowns
on defense.
the whole afternoon.
Yeah.
I mean, it was I thought the mistake that Texas made was not asking him to do more. Like they were so conservative.
Although his throws were, he was missing receivers.
But I hear you. But if I've got a guy, let's get him through the nerves. Let's get him through the moment. Let's get him going. I agree with you, DeMar. There was one throw that I saw that immediately 5 seconds later, it's up on Instagram or whatever with Uncle Rico.
Right.
Yeah,
it was his first throw into the dirt to a wide open receiver.
Yeah, it was. I would have opened it up because once in the halfway through the fourth quarter, when they finally started to go for it a little bit, he was better
moving the ball.
He was better. They started to move the ball, but they were trying to protect him from himself. He's going to throw some picks.
I was looking like potential dates. So Nussmeier looked better than Klubnik.
I think I said it on Friday.
Yeah.
I think Nussmeier's going to win the Heisman.
You think so?
I think he's the best of the bunch. Threw for 4,000 last year. I think he'll do it again this year. And that's a good LSU.
I'm looking as a Ram quarterback of the future.
Me too.
Yeah, I like the kid from South Carolina, too. The dude with the Rex
Norris
Sellers. I like that dude.
He's
fast, dynamic.
Yeah. Nussmeier's the most NFL-ready quarterback. You can just tell by how
he's got it, doesn't
changes the pocket, the protection, he audibles, he milks that play clock. He's never in a rush.
Yep.
But
scrambles with the right pace.
To your point, I think that Sark called a game with the training wheels on because I don't think he has seen anything up to this point where he's like, you know what, I can give you the entire playbook right now and let's go. I don't think he's seen
Has
that.
anybody? Like I get that his name is Manning.
Yeah.
I get that he was a highly recruited guy.
But don't just pick on him. All offense is down.
Right.
The entire college football.
Julian Sand didn't do anything crazy. He just played better than Manning.
So I played Prize Picks this weekend, and I was doing quarterbacks. Less than was the winner in most of those games. Less than yards for quarterbacks.
I took less than on Manning and Sand.
Nice.
On both of those guys. And it hits because, first of all, week one's always kind of choppy.
Yep. Defense always wins early.
Absolutely. And Manning, again, super famous name, hasn't played very much.
Yeah.
So and really hasn't played very much in an environment like that in the horseshoe
what are
opening
you
weekend.
Talking about with the Shador? Why does everybody cherry pick my Shador comments? It was the one comment. Did you play what I talked after week number 1 when he was great?
No, you were very passionate about those 6 throws.
Have you ever seen a performance that bad?
6 throws? It's not a performance.
He
it's
went
a sample.
backwards.
Yeah, he did hang on to the ball a long time, which is the knock on him.
I don't get
100%.
So we're not.
But acting like we saw 30 throws from 6 is a different context.
All I said was if you're giving out medals of the day, Flacco Gold, the what's the second guy's name?
Dylan Gabriel.
And that's my point right there. What's the second guy's name?
Silver. And definitely Shador on that day was bronze.
Agreed.
On that day, the film don't lie.
And to your point, I'm not piling on Arch Manning.
Right.
I never
everybody else
him to be all these things.
No, I don't think. I'm not piling on him. You and I have been doing a show for. Have you ever heard me say anything positive about him?
No.
My entire Arch Manning thing from the whole thing was. Can we wait until he plays?
Yeah. Well, the other thing is,
can we please see him play a football game? And we did, and it was.
I don't think we know anything until these teams play.
I agree.
Yeah.
You've got to see them play to know exactly how good they are. And the first week isn't necessarily a representation of who they're going to be in November and December.
No
doubt.
I did something stupid today.
What'd you do?
So Shake Shack was here.
I got here too late.
Okay,
it was all gone.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
This is good.
And no knock on Shake Shack. Okay. This is purely
good, and here's why.
In-house.
Okay. So they come in and they say, okay, run over there. We're going to do a social media thing. Burger. I got time to take one bite of burger and run back to the studio and do the segment.
You don't like to eat during the show either.
I don't.
Yeah.
So I took a bite of the burger and I put it back in the box.
Okay.
Story's not over.
Which means somebody could have, and apparently it was Morales. The last burger was the one I had taken a bite out of, and of course, Morales is the one that ate it.
And it's not like the burger was put in a way where it looked like a full intact
The
burger.
bite side was up.
The bite side with a little string of saliva attached. And Chris went, and just ate it.
Stupid.
Oh, my stomach.
Chris's immune system is handled worse.
Oh,
You
yes,
think
it has.
so?
Yeah.
Would you ever eat somebody's half-eaten burger?
Yeah.
No.
I would.
Well, it depends
No,
depends
not
who
even
it is.
close.
Yeah.
No,
Wife,
my kids,
yes.
Yeah.
Wife,
yes.
If you ate half of your hamburger and said, you know what, I can't eat any more of this, do you want it?
Just
I
eat
would
around the bite.
100%
You can just eat around the bite.
I would gladly give it to you
Yeah.
and then walk away before you started
I
eating
would throw it away.
'Cause I can't
I'd
stay to
lick
watch
it.
this.
I'd
No,
lick
I'd
it
do
so
it.
you couldn't eat it. Oh,
I'd
my
do it.
God.
Yeah. I
Trav, you went to Napa for vacation?
I
Did you have a
did.
good time?
I had a wonderful time. This
Yeah.
is the first time I've put on a pair of real pants in like 9 days.
Nice.
This is
You hit all the wineries?
Heck
we
yeah.
hit a good amount of them. We probably got to maybe 8 or 9 over the course of 3 days.
See, my problem
may
is
or may not have joined some more wine clubs
Oh, you
along
did?
the way.
Yeah, really?
My
More
goal
bottles.
going in there was do not join more wine clubs. I failed.
Failed.
So my
Okay.
problem with Napa is I always wind up hammered. Always.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
No,
Isn't that the point?
droned. You always
Yeah,
wind up
droned.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Really?
Yes, I do. Because I don't do the thing where you like swirl it around your mouth
Yeah.
and then spit it in the.
Well, I don't spit it
bowl.
out.
A
Yeah.
lot of people do.
Yeah,
a
that's
lot
not
of
that's
people
not how I
swirl
roll.
and spit.
You're swallowing.
They
But
call
you-
that the swirl and spit.
They do call it.
Oh my God.
That's what they call it.
Sounds like something you can buy.
All right.
They do. I think it's on the wall.
I-
In
right,
your
swirl
nice
and spit.
nicer
Oh, my God.
wineries, it will be right there on the
Exactly.
wall. No
But
swirling
you don't
and spitting.
get
No,
buzzed,
because
hammered,
you know,
anything like that.
you get like the whatever they're pouring. They'll give you the 5 or 6 different varietals that
Yeah.
they have, and they'll give you like 2 sips of each thing. So you only end up having a couple of glasses of wine at each
How'd
place.
you know she was the one?
Yeah.
Swirl and spit.
Swirl and spit. There you go.
Yeah, no, the thing
Yeah.
about wine is, for me, I can't tell the difference between wines.
Okay.
I don't know, and especially after I go to one winery, I have no idea what I'm drinking at the next one.
The later in the day, the more you like everything.
Yeah.
Later in
it
the
all
day,
gets
it's like,
good.
yeah,
Going
this is
there?
all great.
Aren't you going there to get hammered? That's
Not-
what I thought
no.
the
Going
whole
there to
point was.
taste.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And to try to
I thought that was
find
the
out
whole
the
point.
complexities and depths
Oh,
of the
yeah.
different
Sue
berries
understands.
and grapes.
Sue
Do you do it
understands.
like cherry notes and oaky flavor
Little
and all
bit.
that kind of
A
stuff?
little bit. I don't have a great palate, but I got a little bit.
Were you smoking stogies?
No,
No.
I can't do. I like to be around the cigars, but I can't smoke
Yeah.
cigars. They make me feel awful.
Sick.
Make me feel like I got hit by
Yeah.
How
So
was
I'd
the
make-
food? How was the food?
Yeah.
Almost all home runs, except we missed big in one place, but that's okay.
You
That's
missed
pretty good.
big?
Yeah, it was just there's this place on top of this roof that had this incredible view of the valley, and
Yeah.
everybody said, "Oh, you got to go here, you got to go here, you got to go here." So we're like, "Okay, we'll go
was-
there."
It was weak.
It was not good.
Not
You
good?
know,
Oh, that's too
not
bad.
good.
My experience of restaurants up there is that they put polenta on everything. And I'm like, all right, polenta, I get it. I don't need it on every meal,
There's a
right?
surplus.
You need
You gotta get rid of it.
polenta.
Here's what I can tell you.
You got to
Yeah.
get rid of it.
I
right?
had 0 polenta. In
No
my trip.
polenta?
Not
There you
one
go.
single
They
bite
got
of
the
They
polenta.
ran out.
They
finally.
got the message.
Yeah.
Polenta
Oh, my God.
free.
Your notes were taken seriously. Apparently.
Very good.
Yeah, no
Travels
polenta.
down 10%. Too much polenta.
Yeah,
Polenta.
too much polenta.
Here comes
Yeah, no,
Mason.
it's
Give
great.
him polenta again.
We had a good time.
Wow.
Did I miss anything good around here?
You guys are doing afternoons now.
No, you
Yes.
don't say.
Yeah.
This
Oh.
is the end of the show.
And
of
then
your
there's,
show.
right. Does
Yeah.
it feel
Not the
weird to be
beginning.
doing crosstalk knowing
Walking in
that,
the studio is weird. Yes, it is.
how much of an adjustment is it?
A bit
This
different.
feels like Monday Night Football. It really did. It takes forever to get to the show. In the morning show,
mean
we
traffic?
wake up, work out, do the show, go home. Now we
so-
have all day.
I will figure out my routine. I am a
Yeah, me too.
person of routines, right?
Mhm.
I like to do the same things, kind of the same day in the same order
Wake
at
up
the same time.
Yeah.
All of that stuff. I'm a routine oriented
I think
person.
I got it.
So I got
Yeah.
up this morning, did my workout,
Yep.
did my Locked On Rams podcast,
Nice, yeah.
did my Locked On Dodgers
Wait a minute, I
podcast
listened to Lockdown Rams. You weren't on it.
today. Oh, maybe they haven't posted it for today yet.
Yeah, I
but
know. I heard Doug McCain do
Yeah,
it. but-
me and Doug did today's together. Me and Harry did Locked On Dodgers together. Did my prep for this show.
Yeah.
And then it was 11 o'clock
How
in the
many
morning.
things are you locked on?
And then what do you do?
And then it's 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I don't even have to get in the car for another 2 hours.
Go for a second walk.
And then, yeah.
Go for a second walk.
I've not figured out that noon to 3 little cushion.
Travis is effectively trapped here.
There's
when he
a
does
nap.
clock in for work, though,
That is
based
true.
on where he lives.
Yes.
You're not going anywhere
No.
anytime
No,
soon.
I am here. I am
Yeah.
here.
There's
2
a
Locked
nap.
On
There's
podcasts
a
to
second
answer your
workout
question.
you can get in there. There's food.
No.
Oh, second workout.
Second
big
workout.
Second big walk.
Come on.
No, I got one. I got a good one this morning. We're
Walk
good.
a 9.
Yeah.
Walk a 9. You can walk a 9
There
before
you
you
go.
go
I
in.
almost
Walk a
threw
9.
my clubs in the trunk of the car. I'm like, I could go hit some. I could go hit some putts.
I got an extra par 3 bag if you need it.
Oh, you have those little
Just throw
janky ones.
wedge, pitch,
Yeah.
putter. That's all you need. Go to like a par 3 course.
All right,
Walk it.
we'll see. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So I thought Emily's pretty good.
She's all right. I don't. What was her name again? Emily.
Yeah. Emily.
Oh my gosh, she's right there.
It is.
She is.
It
She's
is
right there.
Emily, right?
Yes.
Cheats a little bit in the trivia
Yes.
games, but other than that,
Oh, I just won.
Did she cheat?
Well, here's the thing.
She won the first game of games.
This is what I know for sure about her.
Yeah.
She's in the top 2 or 3 most competitive people I've ever known in
Is
my
that
entire
right?
life. Yes.
Yeah.
She is.
Where does she rank?
Water polo
Where does she rank
star.
with Ireland?
Oh gosh.
So
This will
my
be good.
experience, I have more experience with Em than I do with Ireland. She's more competitive than John.
Really?
Yes. The
Oh,
only
that's good.
person I know that is more competitive than Emily is my lovely wife, Susan.
Yeah,
Who
really.
is relentless.
Is she?
Emily
Relentless.
has openly admitted to trying to drown her competition when
Yes.
she was a water polo
This is
star.
true.
Seriously.
It is strategy. It's
she's
how
a
you play the
psychopath.
game.
Yes.
Yeah, drown them.
That's right.
It's an interesting.
Anything to win.
Hey, whatever it
Yeah.
takes.
Hey, Sue, this has been awesome, man. Thank
This
you
is
very much.
great.